We made it.
We made it. Hold on one sec. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We are here. Here we are here. Pull up the chat. Okay. Hi.
Turn down the volume.
What's going on? All right. So first things first. Just move on. I can never see what it really looks like. It's a little bit too far. Oops.
Oh, let's try to adjust that. Please switch out.
Oh my gosh, my earrings squeak. I hear them in my ear. They sound like wheelbarrows. That's how. Are we froze? Did we freeze?
I don't
Hold on a second. No, we got.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, we're gonna be angled more this way. Oh, I'm in the busted seat, so you guys can see our sponsor tonight. We are back downstairs. This is like old school MADCURLS live streams back in the dining room.
We came down here because the weather's getting nicer.
No, because you're renovating. Wait, is it redecorate? No, renovating is when like you're getting hammers and nails.
Exactly.
And redecorating is when you're just changing the decor.
Yes, redecorating.
Redecorating.
Things are just, you know how it turns into a big mess before.
Ooh, someone said y'all are looking good. Oh, good. See, when we have the good with the T at the end, it means you're looking extra good. Thank you. Because I was saying, like, this is, to me, I'm not really feeling like this is not really it, but we filmed a review today, and we said we were going to film a review and then we had to go live, so there was just a lot going on.
I thought it would be so easy after we finished. We'd already be dressed and made up and all that, but it wasn't. It's like when you live 5 minutes away from your job and you're always late. That's us.
But yeah, what's going on, guys? We are back with Zilul tonight as our sponsor. They are a glasses company. I love getting my blue light glasses from them, and tonight LoriAnne has prescription glasses from them, so she'll be able to speak on.
Remember the last time they sponsored us?
Prescription.
And I could put their glasses on, and then I had heard them take them off because I couldn't really see because they weren't prescription. Well, they gifted me with pairs to show you guys, like they have, all of them can be prescription. Yeah. So this is Zilul wearing right now.
Zilul, actually, I was.
And the prescription.
In the description box. Okay. I didn't paste it in, so let me do that right now. Thank God I noticed it now. But yeah, I'm going to link Zilul in the description box, and we have a 50% off, 15% off code until midnight with them, MADCURLS, and then after that our code will be 10% off.
Yes, you heard a review. We did a review. We have it in our hair.
Yeah, I think you could tell them. So you guys, have you guys seen that Curlsmith added 3 new products to their strength recipe line? I said in the video, one thing about us, we're going to review Curlsmith products when they drop, and so we did. And that's what's in our hair tonight, and I am 100% there for it. So
absolutely,
you guys have the review already, but you'll be able to see like the first things first water and our chit chat, and we are just in rare MADCURLS form in the video.
Let your light shine, and it says our hair is like shiny, catching the light. Yeah, that's what I noticed in the video.
This is the new like 3-in-1 conditioner and the gel that they came out with, and it is.
Has anyone seen it? Anybody tried it? Anybody bought it?
Are y'all shaking? No, sorry. Table. Remember that? The table shakes?
Oh my gosh.
LoriAnne talks to their elbows. So, table shaking.
Hands off table.
Hands off table.
Probably won't last for long, though.
I should have sized up on this bodysuit. It ain't it. But you know, this is a lot going on. I'm trying to hide my little size because it didn't snap all the way in. It's supposed to be a bodysuit.
Oh my God. You crack me up when you wear the bodysuits.
I'm sorry.
Over your tights. So okay, girl, we must be a good fit.
So your pair is Dalton, the pair that you're wearing tonight, your Zilul, and mine are Bivens right now.
These are Dalton.
I love those. How does the prescription, like, because like people keep going to like a glasses place, eye doctor, get prescription glasses, but you got prescription online. Like,
I did, right?
How is it?
Yeah, and girl, you like my eye doctor because you were like taking the numbers.
Oh yeah, I had to take like the dimensions of the your eyeball.
Yeah, what was it called? Like the OS or
the D something.
Yeah,
they ask you to do something like your pupil to your pupil, like the distance you need it.
Yeah. So yes, they're good. They're reading glasses, so I'm reading.
So what else is going on? There's so much to discuss in the world and celebrity news
I know,
with us. Like we haven't been here in like 2 weeks. What happened? So Easter was one, and then what was the second reason?
Vaccine last week.
You got the vaccine, and
it wasn't like the worst thing possible. And if it wasn't the vaccine, I probably would have plowed through, but I don't know. It's like, who's had the vaccine? All right, it's like you're not really sick, but you're not 100%.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like a little, you're off. You're like a little off. So it's like if I had to push, I would have, but I didn't want to because I figured I wouldn't just be, 100%. And I'd rather just roll around and moan and groan in the bed. But no, it really wasn't that serious. But I'm waiting for the second one on Cinco de Mayo. That's when I get my second one, and you get your second one when?
I get mine on April April 30th. I get my second one. But I booked mine at 4 o'clock after work on a Friday. Ooh, why did I do Friday? Oh, I thought Friday because I have all weekend. I wasn't thinking about Friday night. Hopefully I'll be fine. I don't know what's the second one. I don't know, guys. We'll see. We may be missing the 30th. Friday, April 30th. I didn't even think about live. Fine. Yeah, I didn't even think about live. I didn't think about that.
No, because we anticipate that
I was thinking about like not trying to miss work. That's what I was trying to aim it at. So I like Friday after that I'd have like Friday night, Saturday, Sunday to recover, and then by Monday I should be able to go back to work. That's what I was thinking.
I swear, like the moment I got it.
We both got Moderna.
Yeah, we both got Moderna. I really wanted to hold out for Pfizer, but there just weren't any available. And you called me, and you were like, really? I could not get in. I don't know. I had hooked up with what's that? What was the different
VAMs?
Yeah, the VAMs. Yeah. And then you could just like kind of call pharmacies. No, you can't. I mean, they act like they want everybody vaccinated, but it's the hardest thing to do. So one day you called me, you're like, Mom, you said I can get you in like any place. Like they're all there. Yeah. So I said, oh my gosh.
After I'd been sitting there like refreshing the page for like 30 minutes, and finally it like opened up and a whole bunch popped up. I'm like, do you want to get one? Like, here it is. I've been like, here it is.
So then when once you had my attention, then of course like they all shut down. Like I really wanted the Pfizer one, but at that point the only one that was available was Johnson & Johnson. So I said, well, I just want to be vaccinated, because I just want to like get on with life. So I was going to do it, but then you're like, well, like if you're really not going to be happy with it, don't like rush. So I said, well, Johnson & Johnson was like only like supposed to be like 66%, efficacy. So I said, I'll try to hold up for something a little bit better. So and then Moderna, hi doggy, then Moderna popped up, so I took that. And that was that. Yeah. So I did that.
So that's where we've been. Well, we're back. So what's been going on, guys? My hair is growing, guys. Can you guys see it? Yeah. And right now it's like out, but when it's wet, it starts heading down. Because remember I always said my hair doesn't grow this way; it goes down. So now is it gonna look like a mullet? It's gonna be like.
It's like you go through the awkward phase, but it's really not awkward. It's cute.
Today is cute. Today is cute. It's been going in and out of its cuteness. I do like it kind of more full here and like a little more tapered here. But okay, why did the light just do? Okay. But yeah. How's everyone doing? What's in everyone's hair? So we had Curlsmith in our hair. Their new products, the multitasking conditioner and the aqua gel. I think it's aqua. Gel.
Yeah. It's like they had the 3 new products, right?
Yeah.
The shampoo.
That's what's in our hair, and we reviewed it. So that review will be coming. I had fun reviewing it. I mean, it was fun to be able to sit down and be like, hey, like do it like felt like an old school kind of like MADCURLS review.
Hey, you were gonna keep up all the equipment because you like we're gonna do some more this weekend. And I'm like, definitely we're gonna do some more this weekend.
Yeah, like
now that
10
we got
videos.
The filming bug.
10 videos, girl.
So why take it down?
Girl, I don't know because that breakdown was a lot, and so I'd have to set it back up again.
And you're going to, right?
Girl, what you got? I thought we were going to IKEA tomorrow.
What?
I thought we were going to IKEA tomorrow.
No, tell me that. Did you plan it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we were. But then I don't want to be standing outside like a ride amusement park.
Yeah. Right, I know.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing, no?
Yes, I'd like to if I would have been in on the plans. But yeah, I'm in on them now, so yeah, I'll go.
Oh.
Okay.
Girl.
Very good. All right, so
how was Doggy's birthday? It was good.
It was good. And there was many pictures and stuff as we posted. As much as I'm always like bragging on him and all that, like I really, like you probably would have thought like, are they alive over there? Because I really seriously didn't post anything.
We didn't. We've been posting ever since.
Yeah.
Like,
guess what? Today he got a PR package.
He did from Way. I think it's Way. OAUI. Girl, it's on the stairs. I think.
You put it back on. No, it's right, like right there, right? It's so cute.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yes.
And it's doggy shampoo. But it had his name on it, had Doggy Wesley on it.
So cute.
I'm like, who's sending doggy packages?
I know, that was so cute. Girl, we're gonna make him a star.
Girl.
He's so cute, right?
He's so cute. Our dogginess. Can we say that? Yes, we can.
Yes, yeah. Why can't we? Of course we can.
You see, always when I said I've been replaying old live streams, just rewatching the Queen Bee live stream when Taylor was freaking out over the bee. That thing came out of nowhere. I've never seen anything like it since. It was
first we were all talking crap that night. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like something like from outer space came. I don't know where it came from.
And then you were like, "Oh my gosh!" And then I spotted it, and I was out, gone. See ya. Like, don't do it. But yeah, no, because it's spraying. Bugs are definitely out.
And when we get nervous and like we started working against each other, so just before we got on, we were just like working against each other. You always rush me, and then
I never rush.
Yes,
like because we filmed, like we kind of got dinner late, and so it was like we started eating dinner around 7:20, just like pizza, just something quick on Fridays. And around 7:40, you were sitting at the counter singing Fantasia, and I'm like, thinking you had all this time. You're like, all I basically do is just get up, change my shirt, and go sit down. And I'm like, Ma, it's never that simple. And you were just not bothered singing Fantasia.
No,
and I was
just
singing
like Fantasia. I was singing. You Got a Friend. I like the way Fantasia sings it. So you know, like who watched Aretha Franklin's funeral? I like the way all the people that sang in the funeral were like fabulous. So I like the way I like her version of You Got a Friend in Jesus, and so I wanted to hear her. So I'm like, hey, you gotta hear this because like we've been having a gospel music kick over here.
We have,
like
but you don't need any distractions though. And so when you said that when you were like scrolling leisurely, like, give me another slice of pizza at 7:40, I was like, this is not good. This is not good. And then I still had to get upstairs and change my clothes, and I took a little bit longer because like I wasn't feeling it. It was just.
You would think instead of fussing at me, you would say, Mom,
but girl,
is there because you don't have struggles? You'd say, Mom, is there anything I can help you with
because
to just make it easier on you?
I had to set up all of this. I had to clear the table and
you were
the
like
lights.
scrounging around looking for a nail, like
because I was moving stuff and I broke my nails, so now I had to glue it back on. And you were like, I was like, I'm not gonna sit here with wonky nails, like while you're. Girl, bust it. Girl, bye.
And just because you saw me like
LoriAnne is always so unbothered. She is, and it really like drives me nuts.
I
like,
don't know why.
I think she's bothered, but she's unbothered. On the outside, she's unbothered because if she shows a little hint of botheredness, I will like gobble her up because I'm so bothered.
Yeah, I'd never do that.
Bothered.
Like, why do I have to be bothered, girl? I'm 53
I'm just like,
years old. I live my life to be unbothered
I'm
at 53.
It's 8:05.
It's gonna get worse.
It's 8:08.
As I get older, it's gonna get worse. My unbotheredness because I've been bothered my whole life. Like I am now living my unbothered years. And nothing will be bothering me anymore. Like I used to like freak out when I was younger. Girl, bye. It amounted to nothing freaking out over stuff. Like that stuff will get there.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, awesome. Zilu's in the house again.
Hey,
our
sickening glasses.
Sponsor tonight. So is it time for a glasses change? All the glasses that we showed tonight will be in the description box. They are linked there right now. And again, we do have a code for 15% off. Use code MADCURLS until midnight. And then after that, it's 10%. So I'm wearing Bivens. These are my absolute favorite Zilu glasses. I'm always wearing the Bivens ones. I swear. I need the other colors. I
think the best, like, well, I don't want to say last because I said I want to wear them throughout. Remember the last time we did that? And I really wanted the green ones. So they're here. But
you got the green ones?
I don't want to like just wear them right away.
Well, girl, you only have a few pairs here, so you're gonna be.
Wait, you said you put some over there.
Oh, I did. Which ones do you want? We want the Hillary. The Hillary are pretty.
Which ones?
The blue. So these are called Hillary.
Okay, those are cute.
These are prescription.
Right.
These are so pretty. But you can get them with prescription or without prescription. I always get mine blue light, but I love that blue. That's so pretty.
It is pretty.
This.
Oh wow. It
Go
doesn't
where?
color my eyes. But is that
These
just a bright light shining on us? Why am I shining?
Girl,
so I like it. You guys like that? Hold me up closer.
Hold on.
Camera. Okay, nice. Look at that. It's just like a hint of blue. It's so nice.
The light's going.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, which ones are these? These are Harvey. These are Harvey. Yes. Sorry, I have the names written here. These are Harvey.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So these ones are Harvey. They fit so nice, and I love that Zilu glasses are affordable, and
they are beyond affordable.
They are. Yeah. They're affordable, and they're not. And they don't feel like cheap. Like they're so nice. No. They feel
There's a really cute pair over there that I had fun shopping when I was doing that.
These ones? Are you talking about the payola?
Yeah, they're so cute.
These are so you.
So
but I think like with different glasses, you have to know kind of like your face width. Yeah. Because so these ones are payola. Yeah. But these ones you said were kind of small for your face. Yeah. Whereas these ones up here are called Tandy. Okay. Which I got, and they're a little bit too wide. Like for my face, they kind of like slide off. I think I might need to get them tightened. You know, I never knew that. Did you guys know that glasses have to like fit your face? Like I never knew that. I thought you could just I need them tightened a little bit. Like they're wide. I need them tightened. Okay. But these ones, you said were like too small. Like the width for your face.
Love the whole idea. I like the whole idea of it. Like the square.
These are called payola. These are so fun.
Adorable. Like can they see like?
Oh girl.
So cute.
Are these reading glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, they kind of like magnify my laptop.
Yeah.
But I can't see the camera, but I can see my laptop.
You've never been able to see anything with my prescription.
Oh, this is interesting.
That is very interesting.
This is very interesting.
Wow. Let me try the ones that you said.
This is very interesting tea.
I like them. They almost look like sunglasses.
Are they Warby Parker? No, they are Zilul. This is our sponsor tonight. So they are a stylish glasses company. They do prescription glasses. They do blue light glasses, which I love. They look like Harry Potter glasses. These are like
I know they're so unique.
Something for out of Hogwarts. Speaking of Harry Potter, so I bought a piano so I could learn to play the piano, and I've been playing like like the intro to Harry Potter. I've been teaching myself how to play.
And then you bought a piano. Like she literally just woke up. She like you have like the spirit of me at times, because like I would do something like that, just wanting a piano. You just wanted a piano, and you know like how everybody came in like their stimulus, and then they're like, I'll take the big red balls in front of Target. So you're like, I think I'll buy myself a piano, and you really did.
I did.
And every night, you know, it's like when you get older and you're not forced to do things, you enjoy it. So when I got older, I enjoyed reading classics. I love reading like the Jane Austen books, Charles Dickens, all that. In school, oh, I hated it. But when I got older and I could do it at my leisure, I loved it. So if you were a child and you had to like learn piano lessons, you would hate it. But every night you are so dedicated.
I'm so serious.
And you learned what Beethoven is.
I learned, was it Für Elise by Beethoven? I was like, just call me Taytoven. And I like learned how to play. And it's hard because you have to learn how to play with both hands. And I'm right-handed, so I have to like make my left hand strong. Like I have to concentrate. Like I have to know what's going on over here as I play over here. And it's a lot. And I think I'm on my week two-ish. And so my original plan was to learn.
I know. Somebody said, can you play something for us today?
Maybe later on in the live stream, because it's like a great big 88 key keyboard. So maybe later on in the live.
I know. I'm like.
Are you taking lessons from YouTube? Like I'll find a song and I'll just sit and just keep practicing, and I'm learning the keys and that kind of thing. But yeah, so I can play a little Beethoven. I'm playing little Harry Potter. I'm trying to learn If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. That one's a little bit tougher. But yeah, I'm just having fun with it.
You tried that?
Yeah. That one's a little bit tougher. What's the name of that pair, Tay? These are called Harvey. They're linked in the description box. These are called Harvey.
Okay. Yeah, so these are a little bit bigger on me too, so I could see how they could be big on you.
Okay. Yeah. So like these are a little bit wider. So on their website, they I think they always give the dimensions of like the glasses, you know, like how like wide and stuff they are.
Right.
Which I never paid attention to, and I probably should.
Yes.
I just see how cute the glasses are, and I'm like, yep, those ones right there. Yeah. And I never look at the width.
But it's very important because as much as I love the payola ones, like
I love those.
Look like these, right?
Those are called Dalton.
Yeah.
I love that color.
Them.
That's so pretty. I love that color.
They're very, very flattering.
But yeah. But yeah, I feel like you're never too old to learn something else. Like it's not. I don't just have to be in school taking band or chorus or strings. Like my time's not done. If I want to play the piano, I just have to buy one.
I know we're gonna learn everything before it's over.
Girl, why is that?
Because we're all locked up in the house. Are we locked up in the house? We're kind of getting sprung, right, a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like
Amy. I got the stickers too. I bought the piano and I bought my stickers on my piano.
Yeah.
Yep. I bought the stickers.
Like I'm not all that excited that we opening up. I'm kind of like a pandemic because I didn't have to socialize with folks.
Girl, you can stay inside, girl.
I am. I probably will.
Girl.
I liked it. But now that I know that there's going to be action out there, now I got to get out there again. But I like really seriously, I was not bothered by the pandemic, and we were all on lockdown. I loved it actually.
Girl, did you just like having us in the house?
I did. I definitely did. That was like the best time when we were all like locked down and like we couldn't get the toilet paper. We'd go every day. We'd go and get our little rations, go to the grocery store.
That was the best time when we couldn't get the toilet paper.
It was family time. It was memories, girl. Memories.
Speaking of family, and speaking of family, we have been redecorating our rooms, and so I guess I'm definitely tapping into your taste a little bit. I'm more of like a boho kind of modern, green plants and neutrals, like
very
tans
modern.
And white.
Yeah.
And now I'm pulling more of like darker grays, blacks, whites, and like iron and metal and that kind of thing, and pendant lights, and it's different. The room feels sophisticated.
Pendant light, that sounds familiar.
Girl, because you have like a pendant light store under your bed. So I was like, might as well tap into your decor.
I know. Just like pick a pendant and then I'm like, pick out a light bulb.
Yeah. But I've always wanted photos in my room, and I've never had like picture frames or pictures in my room, and I've been going like insane buying picture frames. My room basically looks like a picture gallery, and it's just like pictures of people that I love and my family, and I just love it. I walk in and I'm so happy.
Have you ever seen one with you, the little haunted bride? Adorable. It's so adorable. And so you got it. Yeah.
I think I have it on the computer.
It's so cute.
So LoriAnne asked me, she was like, she wants to put photos in her room as well. Now she's like, she has photo frames, like picture frames, she's ready to print photos. And so she's like, you know, what photo do you want of yourself? And so I was being funny, and I pulled up like one of me as like a kid on Halloween looking like a crazy bride, and I was like, this one, and you were like, oh my god, I love it, I want it.
I love it.
And I was like, I was kidding, and you were like, I'm not. And
it's so cute. So now I have it in a cute little pink frame. She's so cute. Looks so...
I literally look like I'm saying, like,
you look insane. Like,
you will marry me. No questions asked. Like, so and then if you I don't know if you'll be able to see that well, but like my shoe, like my foot is not in my shoe. Like,
I love it.
I look crazy with my big head, and then like my this shoe, like this side, my foot, like my toes out. Like my feet don't even fit in the little plastic heels.
You're a little bride for Halloween.
My facial expression though, I look like a lunatic.
So cute, like you're determined, like someone, like you got a proposal and they are not getting out of it.
Yes,
I love that. So cute.
You will marry me.
Yes, I am an introvert, Jeanette. That's why I love it so much. Am I alone, or did you guys, like, were you going stir crazy? I was not bothered. I was not stir crazy. I actually loved it. Being on lockdown, I did. And it made me feel good because everybody was on lockdown. So I was so not bothered.
So is there anything new in like the natural hair community? Should we start there? Any new products besides Curlsmith?
Yes, Modern Farmhouse. I love that. Who said that? Yes, Gail. Yep, I love Modern
That's definitely. I don't know if mine's farmhouse though. Like, no, I'm really trying. Mine's more industrial. Mine's like industrial modern.
I think it's industrial farmhouse now because I did the Modern Farmhouse and then I started kind of like going over towards like industrial kind of. So I think it's a toss up of both. I thought it was such a cute photo. I know.
Way has new curl cream. Okay.
Oh, you were not bothered, Vanessa? See, I loved it.
Don't they have one like theirs is like fragrance, and you can now get it like unfragranced? Is that true?
Oh wait, okay, it's a new curl cream.
What do you guys think about the no butters or oils on natural hair challenge? I did not hear about that. What's that?
I didn't hear about that.
Are you guys going to try bread hair products? What's that? Bread? Have we tried the new MICHE gel? No. We have not tried the MICHE gel.
What do you think about the no butters or oils on natural hair challenge?
What's that about? Why are we doing that?
Are there any products out there that contain no butters or oils? What could possibly be out
oils.
there?
Yeah, no oils. African Pride has a curl defining gel. Oh, is that new?
Where have we been?
I don't know. This week has been my spring break, so I've been chilling.
I know.
Relaxing. I can't believe today's Friday. Some people are like, oh my gosh, thank God it's Friday.
That's a good question.
Oh no, it's Friday.
Did anyone invest in Curl Mix? That's a good question. Flower
I was at work when I saw it, and I texted you, and I was like, I don't know how to do this, but I feel like it's something we should do. We didn't do it, but I was like, I wish I don't understand how investments and stuff go on, but I feel like it's something we should do. I was like, but I don't understand how it works. I don't know how it works. And
I don't know how it works.
I'm like, but I feel like we should.
One thing that I definitely have to learn, because I always hear about people investing in stock market and all that. I don't understand it at all.
We've said before, we were like, we wish we understood how to do like stocks and stuff.
Yeah, and to me that was like a done deal. You invest in that and like you are going to be making some money.
Yeah.
But I knew that it was like a great investment, but I just didn't know enough about it to do that. So
lovely art. I saw that that Shelly's Curls gave MADCURLS an honorable mention in a vlog. Yeah, when she was talking about the MICHE deep conditioners. Because her vlogs are the only ones I watch. When she puts vlogs out, like I always watch her vlogs. Like her life is so aesthetically pleasing. And
you watch ours. Because you said last night you were watching ours.
Yeah, I was rewatching our vlogs. And I'm like, girl, we're so busted. I'm like, we're entertaining. But yeah, I did like a double take. I was like, wait, did you say MADCURLS that us? I was like sitting on the couch eating a bowl.
I was like, coincidence that you were watching it.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, she just gave MADCURLS a shout. I heard that. Yeah, Brie, so Curl Mix, you probably like go to like their website, like their Instagram or like Facebook, but yeah, they gave people an opportunity to invest in their company. Like you had to pay money to invest in their company, but I'm like, but once you go from like, I'm like, how does that work? We invested and then what? Like, I don't understand investments at all.
To get, right?
But I'm like, that company is definitely gonna grow. So whoever invests in it is probably brilliant. Like it's a brilliant idea. It's very cool. But I was like, I don't understand it. But there's probably definitely no stopping Curl Mix at the moment, so that's smart.
Yeah, definitely.
If you invest it, that was probably very smart.
Yep.
Not sure how it was smart, but I'm sure it was smart.
I know. We have to understand. Like, I don't like anything that I don't understand, so I definitely have to.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much self-taught in everything, though. I like if I don't know something, I definitely will research it and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys think you'll ever try that Dew Mousse again? Yeah, I'm almost through a bottle. I
Really?
always use the Dew Mousse. I love that stuff. Ever since I cut my hair. It's one of my favorite mousses. I love it.
We were supposed to be filming that the other day. Doggy, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, and I went out and I bought like basically every single product that the Dew made. As like a Dew series, like what it do, we were gonna do a Dew series.
All the filming that we were going to do.
For all the filming, and we have the products, we haven't done it yet, but we do. You guys interested in a Dew series? The Dew series, like we did Sotanicals, like Sotanicals Summer series.
Come here.
Are you guys interested in a Dew series? The Dew.
I know, like, what about that Hispanic line that y'all were going to do? I know, and then a MADCURLS fan sent it to us, and it's still up there.
I tried the shampoo, conditioner, and the deep conditioner.
Did you?
Yeah, it was cool. It was nice. It was reg. It was a regular, schmegular.
All right, but we still have to, like, film it. How can we take your word for it, girl? What does your word mean?
Girl, I guess not much, girl. I guess not much. Yeah, you can invest, I think, like $250 minimum, but I'm sure you could invest more if you wanted to, right?
$250?
Yeah. Was I think that was the minimum, right? But you could invest more.
Okay.
I tried to do wash and go collection, was pretty good. You know what? I went to refresh my hair the other day, and I just dunked my head in the sink, and I used like the Dew, their leave-in and their gel, like Big Papa gel. The amount of cottage cheese curdling all over my head that happened, I was very alarmed. Because we were just going to run to Target, and I just wanted to do something quick. I'm like, leave-in, gel, boom. And it turned into a whole situation where I had to wash my hair, and I was so aggravated.
So what did you start with?
But I used...
A spray bottle?
No, I'm talking about the Dew.
I know, but I'm saying you said you refreshed with it?
Yeah, like, so I dunked my head in the sink. My hair was wet.
Okay.
I think it's called We Want Easy. Texture, Easy Tamer. It's their leave-in. And then I went in with the gel, and it just curdled. Like, it was, when I was going like this, like, cottage cheese was flying off my head. And I was like...
So was it compatible?
No. I was like, I'm like, what happened?
Has anybody else experienced that? That's strange that a line would not have their products be compatible.
Right? And then we bought the product where you just use it and it's like your best wash and go ever. It's just like what's that product? It's
because somebody said, is it Sia? Is that how you pronounce it? I think they say to use the Big Papa gel alone as a one and done. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely didn't do that, and I was like,
what is the texture of the gel? What does it feel like?
It's like a clear, thick gel.
Like
it's like yeah, like pattern, like on Jackie's, like that kind of thing.
I love those kind of gels. Okay.
Okay, so all right, Bobby.
So what made you like go in with a leave-in?
Because I just always do leave-ins and gels. Yeah. So I just thought, let me try the leave-in. Let me try the gel. I think because I called myself what is it, like testing, like just testing, so like when we do whenever we decide to film, like I kind of know some stuff that works, what doesn't work,
right?
And so I really thought I was getting ready to get a sickening wash and go, and it went downhill so fast.
So do they still do like the 90s kind of theme, or they moved away from that now, and now they're doing just like
their packaging's still the 90s and stuff. Yeah, like Big Papa gel, that's new. Big Papa.
Oh,
that
okay.
Biggie. When you call me Big Papa. Right?
Really? I don't
right?
know, girl. I don't know that.
Don't take my black card. Am I right? Biggie, well, right?
Let me see. That's how Uncle Funky's daughters, to me, the Curly Magic isn't compatible with their creams. You know, lots and lots and lots of water. We've had experience with Uncle Funky's daughter curdling on us too.
Yeah.
But don't panic. Just add more water. Just add water. Like right away, like on your hair, like you don't have to like rinse it all out and all that. Like I just add copious amounts of water, and it just kind of copious. And then it kind of just almost like melts the curdles. Yeah, you gotta have water. Like sometimes brands and lines will say, make sure like your hair is very, very moist or very wet, and use a lot of water and all that. And most of the time, like I kind of really don't, but that one you definitely have to.
Yes, copious.
So when you see it's going awry, definitely.
Really, I get that what Curl Maker does that. It could be
hey sweetie.
It could be because water. Sometimes before like you panic, see if you can add water. Me, there was no adding water. My head was cottage cheese, so it was like, no, this just has to be washed out. This is not the situation.
Hey doggy. He's so sweet.
I really wish Zilo had contacts. I'd be all over it. You know what I actually tried, which I liked? The Hubble contacts, where you can get like your first contacts your first month of contacts for free, but you just like pay $1 for shipping, but you get 30 contacts, so like 15 pairs, and they're daily contacts. But I've been leaving them in. I think I'm on like my 3rd day with these ones. Because to me, like, I don't care if they say daily. If they're not ripped and looking busted, I'm sticking them back in, my eye. But like, don't do that. Like, that's just what I do, not bothered. But yeah, they're daily contacts, but they're so comfortable. They're so thin. Like, they're thick and they're so comfortable. Hubble contacts. You should try it. Yeah, Hubble. You should even like
color, like no colored contacts.
Yeah, no color contacts. Yeah. You should like try the first month and like do the subscription and cancel it if you don't want to keep going. But like just try the first month for $1 and get like the 15 pairs. And you should try it because I'm like, yes, I was all over it. I really like it.
Let me see. St. Kitts to say hi, doggy, and then who else is saying hi to doggy? Let me see. Hold on. Hi, baby. I know, baby. Okay. I love you.
All right, so those are Harvey. These are Dalton. Time to do a glasses change.
Okay. So yeah, I gotta do a glasses change. Hold on, sweetheart. Okay. Which ones do you want me to wear?
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go in with Harvey.
I want the clear ones. I think over here.
Which are our favorite. The Harvey. These are the Harvey dark green. Oh my gosh! Look at the back of my head. It's ridiculous.
All right. So then I won't put those on. Those are my favorite.
These are the Harvey dark green. They also come in red.
I know they do. They come in red. All right, let me try the
love
clear
these.
ones.
The Harvey are up there with Bivens for me.
Those are the ones I love. Like. Those I said I want to be sitting there all night. Well, you're like, I could, right? So should I put them on too?
Girl, you want to put those ones on? I'll put on the red ones.
Okay, I'm gonna put on the green ones because I love those.
Doggy might be throwing off the lighting.
Why?
Because we're super bright right now. We're going in and out of being bright.
You're adding to the color. Hold on, sweetheart. You here with Mama?
How do you do the hydration method at home? What's the hydration method?
I don't know.
Y'all look so rich and successful in those glasses. Speaking into existence.
I love these. I have to get the red ones.
Stop.
I have got to get the red ones. They are like so flattering, aren't they?
I love these. They're so comfortable. Wait, this is really like
I love them. They're great.
I love lighting, and this is not it.
Doggy, I know. See, that's what you get for not helping me. Like get my room in order today. We could have been sitting up there.
Girl, we could have with the heat. All right, I don't know. Maybe it'll go back out again.
Yeah. So aren't these great? Like, so you have the red ones on?
I have the red ones on.
I know. I love
so yeah,
them.
these are so sturdy too. They're so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at so these are red, but then they have like the tortoise on the side. Same thing.
Yeah.
With the green ones, they are green, but they have the tortoise detail.
You show your green ones with
the tortoise detail. It's like a hair here. You feel it. It's in my nose.
Did anybody get any after the last time we were on here?
So these are like.
And there's another pair on there. They're striped. I think they're
tortoise detail.
Black and white stripe. And I forget the name of them, but I want to get those. Then they had some graffiti ones too that you liked, right?
Yes.
So I mean, they're just cute.
They were called like street something.
I mean, glasses. I mean, I guess they're fun. They're fun. Like back in the day, can you picture like my grandmother doing something like this? Like just people like did things like they had to like wear glasses, but they're just so much fun to wear. If you have to wear them, like why not style them? Hey, looks like a whole businesswoman. My whole look is very, very chic. I know. I said I wanted to kind of go neutral tonight. I said the white T-shirt that way, no colors or anything would throw anything off. It's just this is what you get with it.
I love these. These sit so comfortably. I just bust out again. These like I'm looking at myself right here. Like these are so comfortable.
Oh, you need to give me those for Mother's Day.
Girl, you won't be able to see them, girl. No, you mean like do it online and get your prescription? Hi, sweet angel fish. Hi, sweet angel fish. You're so sweet.
Let's see, we have anything new to talk about with Doggy.
Doggy came over to shake the table.
Oh, did you? Don't shake the table. Can I give paw? Give paw.
You give paw?
And give paw and see how you give paw. So cute.
Paw?
Okay.
He has to sniff it first.
Okay.
Paw?
Doggy?
This is the paw.
And the paw.
Paw?
Like this is like throws it at you. Okay.
Maybe he's comfortable.
It's too many people.
He's in your arms.
I know. I'm surprised he's sitting this long.
He's comfortable. But yeah, sometimes he'll get excited. When I was upstairs before, he kept like, I'm like, all right. I'm like, Doggy, am I asking for paw? Here's your paw. Here's your paw. You're so sweet.
So my Spencer's away. He's away for the month. Went to Wisconsin with the military.
Sorry, these are Harvey. No, I'm sorry. These aren't Harvey. These are Darnell. Wait.
The red ones?
Wait, yes. These are Harrell. Sorry. Darnell. Harrell. Harrell. They are linked in the description box. All the glasses that we showed tonight are in the description box linked.
Yeah. Out of all of them, these are my favorite.
Yeah, these are Harrell. Sorry.
Favorite. So,
so what have we prepped our hair with when we get highlights in the past? We were actually just talking about that because we were saying, like, it's been a while. We haven't gotten haircuts.
I know.
We haven't gotten highlights. We're just letting our hair
I know we were commenting that, like, our hair looked really good with these products, and I said, why can't I just, like, let sleeping doggies lie? Like, I just know I'm going to be busted. I know I'm going to do something. I'm going to regret. But I just feel like I just need that little extra pop. But then I know I'm going to regret it if I start seeing my hair shedding, and because I should just like leave well enough alone. My hair's dark, it's shiny, it looks nice, and then I'm gonna go ruin it and put highlights in it because I can't stop myself.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna regret it.
I'm not. I'm letting mine grow.
That's cute.
But yeah. So what was our prep before highlighting? Maybe
I don't remember prepping.
I know afterward we went ham with the deep conditioners.
Yes.
Like deep conditioned like twice a week for a while, if not more. Like we were constantly deep conditioning just to make sure, especially like straight afterward, we deep conditioned our hair.
Aw, sweet.
Always.
Like you acting up on camera.
Yeah, so
okay, so
again, like we're wearing Harrell. Mine are blue light. Yours are prescription. But like any frame, you can get prescription or you can get blue light or whatever you need. So that's the same frame, just different lenses. So my lens is
to me
blue light. Yours is prescription.
Maybe like I don't shop enough online for glasses, but like I've looked around and it seems like they'll give you like the frames other places, but they won't put like the unique lenses in them. This whole frame, the lenses are pretty big, so then they'll mail them to you, but then they'll tell you like do it locally. So I was shocked that they were able to put.
They do both. Yeah, when you got them, you tried them on, you were like, oh my gosh, like they're crystal clear.
Because like when I did them a few weeks ago, when you had them on, I didn't think.
Zelo question: can you make them blue light and prescription? Can you do both? LoriAnne's that's a good question. Are yours just prescription or are yours blue light too as well? I'm not sure.
I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, I don't know if you can you do both?
How do you know blue light?
They'll answer the question. How do I know if they're blue light? There's like a blue light thing they send where you can like check it up against the light. But I know for a fact mine are blue light. That's all I ever get is blue light. So I know mine are blue light. I know yours are prescription, but I'm not sure if yours are blue light as well as prescription.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. I know they're definitely prescription, but you don't know.
We can do they said we can do both blue light and add prescription on as well. Cool. Very cool.
Oh, really?
Very cool.
That's
I love getting when I order them myself, not sure when they get sent if they're like that, but I always get blue light and then I get anti-reflective. So like they're not like, I don't know, I love the anti-reflective on my frames. So I get blue light and then anti-reflective as well. Yeah.
Let me see.
I just saw the weather thing pop down on your screen. How's everybody's weather where they're at? Are you guys feeling the spring weather yet? I know I've been shopping like crazy for like spring and summer, but it's not quite time yet. I bought a lot of espadrilles. And I've never really been at espadrilles, but do you guys like espadrilles? I feel like they're such like a fun teacher spring shoe.
I think there's a fun
espadrille
shoe.
I think you told me to do espadrilles. So I was like, I need a spring shoe. And you were like, try espadrilles. And then I got espadrilles and I was been obsessed.
So Lele said, I straightened my hair for the first time in 2 years, dreading wash day tomorrow. Any tips for reverting straight to curly? I would wet it, right? I don't think there's any particular tips right here. If anything, any tips for turning, just wetting your hair?
Wash it.
Just
get some soap in there, wash it, and like it should curl back up. Maybe do a little deep conditioner, get some moisture.
Right.
Deep conditioning treatment.
But like definitely don't make a habit of it if you like your curl pattern, because you don't want to like risk heat damage and reverting that your curl pattern if you like your curl pattern.
Wanda said, I had to change all my hair products because they are all glycerin. My hair knew it was spring before I did.
Right?
Yeah. No. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Our hair, we said we said our hair was dry. Like it was, like something's off, but it was also poured rain.
Yes.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Busted. Guys, so we're spring cleaning, right? And we had to clean out our garage. And so we were like decorating last year, right? So we had like some boxes, and then I was on like an Ulta ambassador. So I've been getting like crazy PR lists for like the last year, and like they're like crazy boxes and stuff. And so when I can't put them in our regular garbage because it's like a little bin thing, I'll just tuck them away in the garage, tuck all that tucking, like was a nice little pile in there.
It was. I mean, I didn't really believe you when you and Spencer, because you guys know I wasn't walking to the garage. So I'd always say to the boys, here, just take these boxes and put them in the garage. Because I figured it wasn't food. It was just dry cardboard boxes. What was the big deal? So there we'd go. And literally they were up
last
to the
summer
garage.
we got new beds and dressers and like just put it in the garage, put it in the garage. And before we knew it, like the garage was the garage. And we were like, we have to clean that out. And so we called 1-800-GOT-JUNK, thinking like it was just going to be like a little truckload, little $700. We'd all split.
I really thought that, because I said that they said like one truckload. They said maybe it's a quarter of a truck, a half a truck. I'm like, this will barely make a truck. I said, it's just boxes.
Yeah. And you were starting, you're like, I want to do the attic, and we're going to throw this in and throw that in. No, the garage not only took up one truck, it's going to take what, like 3. Like they were like, this is about 3 truckloads. And we were like, oh my gosh.
I couldn't believe it.
Why were we like this?
I couldn't believe it. So yeah, so I don't know where they went. So they came yesterday and did the job. I was gonna get out there, but it was raining. I was like, I'm gonna sit out there in a lawn chair basically and start taking like with a knife and cutting the boxes down, flattening them out. Yeah. Because I didn't want them like to get like kind of busted and just start throwing stuff on the truck, trying to like pad the truck as if they needed any more padding. That truck was already filled to the brim. I couldn't believe when they started the motor. I'm like, where are they going? Like, the truck
they literally just got here and they filled it up like that. Because like those boxes on one side, right, just all of like PR boxes and boxes from like last year decorating and stuff like that. So there was like quite a bit of boxes on one side, and then on the other side was more like, you know, like I used to have a twin bed in my room. I threw my mattress out there and the whole twin bed out there, and we used to have like an armoire thing down here for our TV. We threw that, and it's like there was some furniture in there too, old TVs, and
so we're like, when my grandmother would always say, we're passing a hat. I'm like, if I see anybody even have a sock,
you have a sock in there, $100.
I'm like, I'm dying for other people to have stuff in there. I'm like, one sock I find, if anybody's they're paying.
No, when he said 3 truckloads, I'm like, 3 truckloads? I'm like, at 680. I'm like, are you? And he was like, yeah. But he's like, but I think he said he gave us like a deal where he didn't like charge us for the mattresses and the TVs, because those had their own like surcharges. And I was like, you know, probably because he had a little thing for you.
I don't know why, girl.
He had a little. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at all. I was like, I'm like, Mom, get outside. I'm like, and talk to that man. bring him some water. Bring him a drink. He's working hard. And I was like, get us a discount. But he was nice. They were really nice.
Yeah, they were really nice.
Yeah, but
they're coming back Monday.
They're coming back Monday.
There's still more work to be had.
Yeah, the other side. But yeah,
it's scary. So far $1,300, and they haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Stimmies. He came for the stimmies. He came for the stimulus check. Like, no, not even, because like we are splitting it all like a million different ways.
Yeah, I know. Passing the hat.
A million different ways.
So,
like
but that was come back sometime.
Right. No, that was a much bigger project than I thought.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting that, but we were like, never again. But what's really annoying is that once they clean it out, I was like, we can't even like utilize the garage really, because I was like looking at some of like my bed that they pulled out. I'm like, it looks waterlogged. I'm like, so like there's like a leakage somewhere in this garage. So even if we wanted to utilize it, like put like holiday decors, I'm like, what can we even use the garage for once it's clean? I'm like, I'm not sticking my car in there with spiders and stuff. I'm not sticking my car in there. But
I'm a quilter, and when I moved from California, I came here and I saw the garage and I saw all the beautiful shelves in there. And in California, we had like big, beautiful homes. So I said, like, here, this is a cute little New England cottage, whatever. So, but nowhere near like the Foot Locker's worth of fabric that I came back with.
Yeah.
So I put this stuff in the garage thinking like, no big deal. Oh my gosh, I was sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. Maybe about a year later when I checked on it, oh my gosh, just ruined, just destroyed, just mildew, just mice, like, ruined all of that fabric. I mean, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of fabric, because I was a quilter. And all gone to pot.
So it's like we're cleaning it.
So that's definitely not a location where you would put anything in.
But like for what?
Of value.
Yeah. For why? But yeah. So
garage sale, there's nothing worth selling out there.
Not at all.
Just like get rid of.
Although I really wanted a dresser. So I had one of your old dressers in my room, but then I got rid of it when I like changed my decor last year. So I didn't have a dresser, but I did buy a bed with storage. So the bed I bought has like 4 drawers, so like one like 2 and 2, but it's still not enough. And I have an Alice drawer, but I was like, I need something more for my clothes. Like I need something more. So I've been looking into a dresser maybe for like the past 2 months, and there was one from IKEA I wanted. It's called like hem nest. It's their hem nest dresser. It's like I think it's like it's like tall. They're tall hem nest dress, not the really big one like it goes like this. It goes more
the
like
long
this.
one, like
It's
exactly.
taller than it is wider, but it's so nice. And it retails for $229, but it's been out of stock, and I haven't been able to get it. And I was just scrolling on Facebook Marketplace one day, and this lady, like 40 minutes away, was selling a brand new one for $100 because she said she opened it and it just didn't fit like the space she needed, so she was selling it. Like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I never bought anything on Facebook Marketplace, but I was like, here's a dresser. It's always out of stock. She said it's brand new. It's the color I want. It's $100 when the one I was gonna get $229 plus tax plus shipping. It was gonna be a $300 dresser that I was waiting on, and here it is. She's selling it for $100. I just have to go get it. And so I think it was the day after I actually got my first COVID vaccine. So my arm, like I couldn't even lift my arm, but I was like, I will like figure it out. I was like, I need that dresser. I need the dresser. So like I grabbed Adam, which between us, we were kind of strong, kind of, sort of, not really. But I was like, we need to go get the dresser. So like I used your Jeep, put all the seats down, didn't even have like a truck or anything. Like I was like praying. After I finished, you know, measuring that it would fit in your truck, not your truck, in your Jeep, and it did, but I like went to go get that $100 dresser because it was such a good deal and it was perfect. It was perfect. I love a sale. You guys know I love a sale. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. $100, brand new out the box, built already. Because like you actually ended up getting the dresser, and it's sitting here in 3 boxes still. We have to build it. And mine came built already.
We're good at that though now. We're very good at building things now.
Yeah.
So ever since like last summer, because I got a dresser last year. I think I told you guys a couple of weeks ago from Wayfair, and it just never kind of like maybe the first month it. You guys have seen it on Friday Night Live, where I've tried to go into the drawer and it just doesn't line up, and I'm pushing and pulling and lifting and all that. Like, it's ridiculous to be a brand new dresser, but they were really good. They gave me back all my money. So I never really had faith in IKEA, but once I saw what you got, I'm like, I want that.
Gorgeous
I want
dresser.
that. Yeah.
It's so
and
nice.
I love the way it just like slides the way it's supposed to.
It's perfect. Yeah. It's so perfect.
So now I have mine too. I'm like, I was just gonna get rid of it, but you said people will buy it. Just tell them that.
Yeah, I'm like, tell them like a few of the drawers are a little wonky, and like tell them you like say if like you paid $600, like okay, the original price I paid $600, I'm selling it for $300. The difference in that price, they'll be like, ooh, yes, I want that dresser.
Okay.
So I mean, she didn't know the worth of that dresser because she sold it brand new for $100 and it's out of stock.
I didn't know the worth. I'm
like, what? Because she's like, I paid $229 selling it for $100. Like, why? Like, I would be selling that thing, paid $229, I paid $220, and you're paying $250 for it. Like, people want that dresser. It's always out of stock in Connecticut.
Because of COVID, like IKEA seemed like they never
she sold it for $100 brand new built. Yeah. I'm like, is she crazy? Like, she's my kind of crazy. I'm like, ma'am, I'll take it.
Well, sometimes people try to get rid of stuff.
And she lived in Wilton, which is like this ritzy town. So I was driving through mansions. Like, I was like, ooh, they got money over here. Like, trying to get this dresser. Yeah, no, it was a good time. But I got my dresser. And then getting into the house was a whole another story. Me, Spencer, and Adam getting it up the stairs because I live on the 2nd floor.
Thanks, Ari.
That thing was 120 pounds.
What are these hoops at? Maybe Target? I think last year, but they're always there. What do they call? Is it Any Day? That line in Target.
I don't buy Target jewelry.
Go, but you buy Target clothes. In the same section. Let me see. What's the name of that section? Anyway, like the little teeny writing, and always have like t-shirts and stuff. Anyway, this is the jewelry to it. So $7. Can you believe it? Just $7. Last year they still looked like 14 karat gold.
Oh, so someone said her friend said a lot of furniture has been out of stock because people have been moving. She's having the same issue when she moved.
Oh.
Yeah, stuff is constantly out of stock. But no, I saw Wanda say before, like, if she can, like, avoid paying full price for anything, she's not paying full price for nothing. Like, me, that is so me.
Yeah.
Now I'm obsessed. I look for a sale.
You do.
We saw this cute, like, frame gallery thing on Pottery Barn. Wanted $200 for it. I found it on Amazon for $50.
You did.
Like, same thing, $50. I was like, Pottery Barn is playing. This is the same thing. Like, no.
A new day, yes, a new day, exactly.
So, Aisha, these glasses we're wearing today are actually Zelul. They are our sponsor. They are sponsoring our Friday night live stream and all our bustedness tonight. They are a glasses company. They have blue light glasses, prescription glasses, and their glasses are very stylish. So the ones we are wearing right now are called Harel. They're actually linked in the description box on this live stream. All the glasses that you see tonight that we're going to be switching and swatching, they're all linked down below. But these are called Harel.
in red, and mine are in green.
Yeah, mine are dark red. Yours are green, dark green. And we have a code with them, MADCURLS. Typically, it's for 10% off, but during this live stream, all the way up until midnight tonight, you can get 15% off your order. So,
That's
yeah.
15%.
When will you guys do a hair product demos again? In the next few days. I have to edit one. We filmed our wash and goes today, actually.
What we have in our hair was filmed.
So first things first, water, tutorial, technique, all of that was filmed.
Talking, chatting.
Today. Talking, chatting, living, breathing. Everything. All of that.
Thank you, Lavender Light. Love the glasses, love the hair.
So yeah, I'm actually thinking, I don't know if I told you guys, but I am letting my hair grow out. I don't know how long, how far, but I'm just letting it go for now. Just letting it go. And it goes in and out of being like cute because like it's just so round and like I want to do styles. So I've been buying little headbands. I've been trying to slip down my edges. Like I don't know what to do with it. I had two like barrettes here. You'll see that in the video. Girl, maybe it's you making everything. No, because dark makes, lean forward, make it dark. Oh yeah, it's your color. Okay, so what? So white. No. No, black makes things lighter. White makes things darker. So when the color goes light, it's picking up me, and when it goes nice like this, I think it's picking up your white.
Oh, maybe I'm sitting back a little bit so it's making it.
Okay, yeah, this is nice. But then I think my black makes stuff go brighter.
Maybe if I move up closer, like it throws it off. Yeah, like it like right here. Here.
No idea. But yeah, I think next time it does that, I'll have to move you around and see if you can like adjust the color again. So what products did you use today? We used the new Curlsmith ones. It's their multitasking conditioner. Their new, it's called like Aqua Gel. Yeah, and the shampoo that they came out with. So we washed it with the shampoo, did the multitasking conditioner and the gel. So this is the conditioner and the gel in our hair.
Yeah, I love it. Look at the shine. I just love that hair.
So Swanky Footman's Properties. Tay, is that gel nail polish or regular? What color and brand? All right, so let me put you all onto the bustedness. So I've been a really lazy nail person. So these are actually press-ons from Amazon. So they come in like this huge kit of like all these colors and like you size your nails. So like I took the yellow ones this time, sized them down to my nails, and then I filed them down to like really low because I like them low. And then the nail glue I use, it's called like Nail Bond. And it is the strongest nail glue I've ever used. I did invest in rubber gloves for when I do dishes, and I found that makes my this last even longer, but they really don't like pop off and stuff. Like once I have them on, they're on, and I keep them on for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then see ya. And then I like to change the color up, but it's the only way I've been kind of doing my manicure lately, and I love it. But these are press-ons, and yeah.
But one popped off today, you said.
Because these have been on for like a week and a half now. And so I actually like kind of want to redo them tomorrow, but I've had yellow on for a while. But yeah, now they're starting to become a little bit weak and they're popping. I've been washing my hair and stuff. But yeah.
Did we deep condition with it, with the 3-in-1? Yes, we did.
Is that the Nail Bond glue on Amazon? I love them. Yes. Best. So I bought that, and then I also bought like the nail super glue, I think it's called. So both of those. And I always just carry the super glue in my purse just in case. Because one time I went to work, picked up my coffee, the nail popped off for whatever reason, and I was walking around with busted nails all day. So I was like, you know what? I need to keep the nail glue in my purse just in case. Sometimes I'll be sitting there like fixing my nail. But yeah.
We want to go get some facials tomorrow. It's like I kind of want to end your week of being off, spring break, all of that. It's the hardest thing to get into. Like we heard about, I guess it's massage envy, and couldn't get any appointments. But I definitely want a facial. Anybody can recommend anything you guys know?
Excuse me. We have an Amazon store. Oh, I did. So guys, in the description box, if you scroll down after affiliate links, it says Amazon store above MADCURLS merch. If you click on that, our Amazon store, you'll see nail supplies, and you'll see the Nail Bond for $11, and then you'll see all the little press-ons. Oh. So I bought both sets. There's one for $19.99 and there's one for $20.99, and you get like 800 and something nails and like all the colors. And so that's what I bought. And then I filed them down to like really low because I find that's
So
just
you have
easiest
that
for
many
me.
nails?
Yeah, I do. They're all upstairs in my drawer, and so I just like go pick a new color, like put them, like glue them on, file them down, and then.
I never really kind of like paid attention. Wow, they look like nails.
Girl,
I'm impressed.
But yeah, love them. They're easy.
Okay.
Hey Tay, I don't know if you spoke about this earlier, but how was your vaccine experience? It wasn't bad. I just had my arm was really sore for about 2 or 3 days. Like I literally couldn't lift it. It hurt, like I couldn't sleep on it, like my arm just hurt. And the first day I was really, really tired. The next day I ended up being really, really tired because I didn't lay down somewhere. I was moving 120-pound furniture because I wanted that dresser.
Yeah.
But overall, my first shot wasn't bad. I was just really tired and I had a really sore arm. That was as bad as it got. So.
And I ached like a toothache. I mean, from the moment I got it, I literally went back to the chair because, you know, you have to sit and wait so they can check on you, maybe like a half hour. And I swear my eyes could not have been heavier. I was so tired, like sleep overcame me. Not just like you needed to rest. I mean, I said I need a whole pillow and a blanket and a bed. I texted you.
Which is what I told you.
So tired.
So when I got mine, you were making fun of me. You were like, basically like, if there are symptoms to feel, Tay, you're gonna feel them. Like, you're so dramatic and this and that. And I was like, no, Ma, like, I feel like something's in my system. Like, I feel tired. Like, I feel like something's coursing through my, like, I feel it like that. And you were like, yeah, kind of thing. And then when you got it, you could barely walk up the stairs. You were like wide-eyed. You're like, I'm so tired. Like, and then you were at the counter, like, you were starving. And you were like, you know, like, no, I feel like I have flu-like symptoms. You're like, I'm chill. Like, you were like shaking. Like, your teeth were chattering. You had the chills. And you were going through.
Yep.
You were going through.
I mean, everything was aching. My legs were aching, like the back, like my hamstrings. Everything was just aching like a toothache. That lasted, I would say, probably about a good 3 or 4 days.
The only thing is that everyone's like, so you hear our experience, and I've listened to other people's experiences. Everyone's experience is different. Some people feel it worse than we got it. Some people don't feel anything at all. They say it's like it's personal to each person, so you don't know. So you can listen to us and be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get it, or oh my gosh, they didn't. Like, you can't really go by anybody. You can listen and see the kind of effects people are getting, but you don't know how it's gonna, react to your body.
And to me, that's not bad. Like, I don't mind taking a nap, sleeping, resting, whatever. So I don't want to be like sick, nauseous, vomiting.
Take Tylenol. Yep, the next day I took Tylenol. Yep, I took Tylenol. Yep.
So that, to me, I can withstand that. I don't mind a few little aches and pains, and I'm tired. It's like, that's no big deal. That's all that I had. That was nothing.
Yeah, that's what people say. They take Tylenol and they go to sleep. Yeah, that's what they do. Like,
and then there was like a thing going around saying that you couldn't take Tylenol because it wouldn't bring out, like, it would like interfere with the like immunity or something. But they said there's no truth to that now. They said don't like take it if you don't have this like symptoms. If you have a fever or whatever, then you can take it, but don't like take it. And sometimes like I always give my kids Tylenol when they were babies and they were going to go to the pediatricians just to kind of like ward off the pain if they got a shot or something. They say don't like do that, I was told. But definitely the moment you start feeling the symptoms, you can take Tylenol.
Is it Ramatulibo? Sorry if I butchered your name. But she said, I heard that if you feel symptoms after getting your shot, it means you would have had a terrible or deathly case of COVID. I heard if you're experiencing symptoms, like you already had it, or you could be fighting it, or
that's what I told you.
Well, that's actually what a teacher at my school said. She said that her second shot went really like bad for her, and they were saying like, can you imagine what like COVID would have done to you if you would have gotten COVID? Like if this is how you're experiencing the vaccine.
Well, not you, because you always listened. But Spencer and Adam marching in and out of here. Adam going to the thick of things down in Stamford, Connecticut, when they had it like running rampant down there. He going down there. All of a sudden, he dug up some friends, and they were playing games like video games. Really? Seriously?
You were like, if you don't get in the house,
right? I'm like, we're in a pandemic. Are you serious? Yeah. So so y'all would survive. I said, then you'll have me 6 feet under.
Right. People are still saying we're in the middle of a pandemic. Are we still in the middle of the pandemic, or do you think there's a light at the end of the tunnel? Are we still in the middle? Would you say like we're in the middle of it? Are we still in the middle? Would you guys say we're in the middle still?
Maybe we're just getting better.
Ramatulai. That's a fun name.
A panini. But yeah, they literally don't have any long-term research.
We are the research. I believe that.
Yeah.
I do believe that, yes. Because they're not sure if we need another one.
Exactly.
Like, they're like, does it wear off in 6 months? Well, we don't know. We have to wait 6 months to see.
Well,
or is it still
at the 6 month point?
Yeah.
We
like,
are at the 6 month point now.
Good? Yeah.
So they want to know, will it like go on beyond this? But I did hear that like the boosters might be in order. Thank you, Ari. I'm glad we're better
okay.
too.
So we can't say the P word anymore. Because YouTube is demonetizing if we say it too much. We keep saying it.
The whole word?
Yeah.
Are we saying the whole word?
We are saying the whole word.
Okay, I thought we were saying other things. Okay, yes, don't. We sit up here volunteer hours. Y'all gonna see me go back up and get my bed tonight.
I'm like, my guess what? They demonetize us. We're working for free tonight.
I don't get to fight tonight. I'm like, hey, they demonetize.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna count how many times you said it. Whose fault is it?
I know. Probably tonight's entertainment.
Who said it the most? Who got us demonetized? Are there any Bridgerton fans here? Because you were spot on with it.
I sure was.
You were spot on with it.
I know Aaron when I see it.
The Duke of Hastings, what is it, Reggie? I don't know. I call him the Duke of Hastings. Simon. He's Simon to me. And I was very upset.
You think he's gonna have no
Is it Reggie? Reggie? Is it Reggie? Reggae? Did someone say it's pronounced reggae? I was very upset that he wasn't going to be back, and I'm like, why would Chandra do that? Why? And you were like, no, she didn't do that. Like, he did it. Like, he basically, because they're following the book. So if you follow the book, he's not the star in the next one. So it's like, how do you go from being the star now to like just a side role? You were like, he's not going to do that. She's like, he probably decided to leave. It was all him, and I was like, no, my probably I don't know. You called it.
He must do other things. He has an illustrious career. I'm like, he is nobody. I said he became somebody on that show. So I said he's moving too quick. Like,
but some people get stuck in their roles. Like those people that play in Harry Potter. Like Daniel Radcliffe, he'll always be Harry Potter. Like he can't break that. Or the guy who played Aladdin in the live action, he said he can't get booked anywhere else because people always see him and they see Aladdin now.
Really?
Like some people get stuck in their roles. He probably doesn't want to be stuck in the Duke of Hastings forever. So he bounced, which is probably smart. And
he didn't even get his feet like really wet. Like he got a little bit of notoriety and went to his head. And I said, so now he's not going to be a team player. I said, no, he's not like moving on for this illustrious career. I said he thinks he's somebody now, and there's no amount of money that will keep him there. And sure enough, it came out. Yeah, that's an ugly spirit. That's really
to me. That is. I feel like that is. I'm like, he could have just been in there a few episodes. It wouldn't have been that deep, and still done other things. Like, why couldn't he do that?
Because he didn't want to sit across at the dinner table being a nobody, like being like the brother of like somebody who's important now. You know, like now the next book is gonna have like other characters, and he would just be at the dinner table.
Someone said he did only originally sign on for the first season, but they probably didn't expect it to blow up the way it did. Like it blew up, and now I feel like they're gonna bring it back, and I'm sure we're all gonna get over it, and like we're gonna see like how it goes. But it's gonna be really weird every time we see Daphne knowing she got a man, she got Simon, she got a husband.
Ramatulai. That's
okay. But you didn't hear me saying it over here.
I did. But I didn't know why you were like just saying it.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't know you were figuring it out. Okay.
You're late in the check. Girl.
I know. I am. You know how I get. I have to make sure I don't miss anything.
But yeah, no, he was like, nah. And they keep saying there was no bad blood. There probably was some bad blood. It probably could probably come out eventually. But they're saying there's no bad blood too much. Like, who's saying there is? Like, y'all saying it too much. Like, there probably was. She probably mad. Like, why? Like, wow, we basically made you and you're ditching us. Like, her views are probably gonna take a dip a little bit. I feel like because people are saying like they watched for him, that he made the show interesting. Like,
but it's really a shame though. Like
Bridgerton.
Sometimes people, you know, they don't have like gratefulness. He was a nobody before he got on the show.
He did a few things, but he really was a nobody. Like he did Roots, I think. The remake of Roots.
What remake of Roots?
There was guys, back me up. There was a remake of Roots.
Where was I? Because you know I love Roots. So where was I? I don't remember a remake of Roots at all.
What's the remake of Roots?
I don't remember that.
But I also feel, because I'm starting to read the book now, I'm like probably more than halfway through The Duke and I, which is based on the Bridgerton, the first one. And Chandra definitely took a lot of creative liberty. So she could have twisted that script a little bit to give him a little bit more if she wanted to. Maybe she didn't want to. Because I'm like, she definitely took some creative liberties in that first one.
He was in King Arthur.
Okay.
What else? King Arthur, what was that? Did you see that?
No.
Okay.
So he was a nobody girl?
Anything mainstream? Nobody.
Well, now he's a somebody, and he ain't going back to being a nobody.
He might though.
Letting Anthony get all the shine.
He might though with that attitude, because then he won't. You know, you can't book him.
Yeah.
You'll be able to book him. He'll be like blacklisted. They call it.
Yeah. Someone said like people might not like that spirit.
It's ugly. Yeah, it's ugly.
Yes. He played Chicken George.
Where?
So Bridgerton's on Netflix.
All right, where's this Roots at? Like, girl, you're gonna be watching it with me tonight.
Girl, I don't even watch the first Roots with you. You like fall asleep to Roots. Like I fall asleep to Finding Nemo, something innocent. Like how do you fall asleep to that? Does anybody else not like those kind of movies? Like I can't. They mess up my spirit.
So what year did it come out? I now let's start Googling.
Faith, we're talking about Bridgerton and the Duke of Hastings leaving Bridgerton and why he left.
I want to know when the
why
remake,
he won't be on season 2.
When the remake.
There was, guys. What was the remake? Where was it on? Was it on like HBO or something?
I didn't hear.
There was some sort of remake of Roots.
What year?
Recently.
Okay.
Someone said I've never seen it. Okay, there was some type of Roots something, or maybe a Roots series. Roots was on in 2016 and OWN.
Okay.
See?
On OWN? All right. Anybody I know?
Roots was traumatizing. Yes, it was.
Yeah, a remake of the 1977 miniseries.
And the remake, he played Chicken George, if you know who that is.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I think, I couldn't get into that one. Yeah, okay, I did see that.
Is it one Lenny Boom 71? I read the entire Bridgerton series. It's really good. Yeah, I'm reading it now. I'm on the Duke and I'm sitting there like, woo! Like, no, it's good.
No, I did see that one.
It's hot. Spicy.
Yeah, girl. You haven't been right since that show.
I haven't. I really haven't.
What is it on the new?
He might be upstairs. He might be upstairs, or maybe he's
sleeping on the couch.
No, he might.
He's
probably upstairs. Okay. We gave him options. We let him like either be down here, or he can go upstairs to my room / his room.
Yeah, he likes the freedom. He likes to be told what to do.
Rumors are he's being considered for the next James Bond. I could see that. He has like a certain air about him.
Put them rumors out. He did. Trying to be somebody.
Put the rumors out.
No, I'm cynical.
Where are you getting new decor from? So from Target, Amazon. Like once you know like your theme, right? So like I know mine's like industrial modern. Like I just Google and search industrial modern decor and see what comes up that I like.
Magnolia, Target, Wayfair, and I dibbled and dabbled in Pottery Barn. What's that?
My earring just fell out.
Can it go back in?
Yeah, where's the back though? Well, I don't like busted stuff.
It just fell out. Sometimes you have to just kind of like...
Wait, where's the back though?
What does the back look like?
Like the back of an earring?
Like a regular back?
Maybe it had been falling out.
Maybe.
Do you have like...
I have like a little rubber thing to keep these hoops in. I probably don't need it. Because they're probably going to stay in because it's like...
Okay. I need an earring back.
You need it?
I do.
Okay, hold on. A little rubber thing. Like, I always say them, are you supposed to be wearing them with the earrings? I say them like if I get it at like Target, you know how like keep on the card in the store on the rack? I keep them so they stay in my ear. Because somehow they just like unwind in my ear.
I'm going to grab that one I'm looking at.
No, that's my problematic one.
Oh.
Alright.
Girl, my earring fell out. It's
Right.
a little plastic
Good
piece.
luck with that one. That's like the hole's like microscopic.
Okay.
Alright. I keep seeing all these movies people get thrown out here. I haven't recognized the title yet.
Wait.
So my opinion remains.
Girl, this doesn't feel secure.
It because maybe it didn't go to how thick is your thing?
It's too. This hole is too wide for this.
Oh, it won't go in.
Yeah, let me go just grab a thing. I don't know where. Probably.
You said it was like
Yeah, but maybe it fell out somewhere else and I didn't realize it.
Oh, okay. Okay. What are some other good series to watch? What kind of TV do you like to watch? All this work you can get. I got canceled. Check that out on Amazon. Decor? Take a nap. I know. I couldn't believe the time got away from me because I'm still in the process. Like it's just like the cleanup parts. So I'm trying to redo my closet as far as rearranging things and getting rid of things. And I decided to do that when I should have been resting. And then I could not believe that the time was like right on top of us. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was tired. But once I get on, like, then I come back to life, so.
Okay. All right, so time for a glasses switch. Oh, girl, you gotta lean forward, girl. The light went out, girl. Gotta. Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
It's definitely you. It's all in your shirt.
Or the fact that she left. Okay, so let me do the clear ones because the clear ones are pretty.
Oh my gosh, I want to do the clear ones too.
You gotta do the clear ones too?
Yeah, we both have them. They're called Jerry.
Right, I knew the name of that one.
They're called Jerry.
I like them.
So again, our sponsor tonight is Zilul. They are a glasses company, stylish glasses company.
Subtle.
Blue light glasses, prescription glasses, really affordable, but like amazing quality. And you use code MADCURLS, save 15% off till midnight.
Minor prescription.
And then our code is 10% off after that. But these ones are called Jerry with a G.
I like that, yeah. Look at how subtle they're like. I'm looking at them.
These are them. Really nice little detail on the side.
Yes.
Nice. Love these.
I just love
so
them.
Gerry. They have sunglasses too as well, yes.
Yes, they do. See, that's starting to unravel.
Who's unraveling?
No, my earring, it definitely does. I have to keep it out with that little piece of rubber.
Did anybody watch Seaspiracy on Netflix? That was interesting. Seaspiracy.
I think I'm finally done. Well, no, you know, I just realized I hadn't finished watching.
Callie Nola, yeah, no, especially blue light. If you're online looking at a computer screen, you will totally feel the difference wearing blue light glasses when you look at the screen. And when you don't, like my eyes can like feel the difference. They definitely can.
They feel like tired and heavy when.
Can they turn any frame into sunglasses? I'm not sure about that, but when like say like the Harrell ones can be sunglasses. Yes. So like when you're on the Harrell, like when you're looking at them and you see the colors, like they show the sunglasses as well. So some, if they can be sunglasses, I believe the sunglasses are in the lineup.
What are you ordering, Callie? Ordering. This work.
They can do prescription sunglasses as well. That's lit.
Wow.
So you can see and, you know, have your eyes protected from the sun. That's cool.
How did you find out about
Zilul? So I was getting into blue light glasses, and so I was just looking at like all the different companies, and I came across Zilul, and I reached out and I was like, hey, like I'm at TaylorAnne and I want to try some blue light glasses, and I have like, you know, a following this and that. So like I tried their glasses and we started collabing, and I had actually like, I love them and they work. So Zilul is one of the like the companies that I wear. I love their blue light glasses.
Yeah, they all are
so
cute.
My sight was getting so bad. Like I would look at a screen or my phone and I was getting double vision just because of my constant screen time from teaching and Zoom calls and like always staring at my computer screen, and it was so bad. And who got me onto the idea of blue light glasses was Shelly's Curls, because she started wearing them and she was talking about blue light glasses. And then one day I was like Googling, I was like, you know, if you get like double vision and headaches and this and that, like can a screen cause that? And like, how can I reverse that? And they were talking about blue light glasses, and I'm like, there's blue light glasses. And then I'm like, all right, let me see who makes blue light glasses. And like all these companies came up, and so I was like dibbling and dabbling in different ones, but Zilul
what is blue light?
Is one of the companies that I wear and that I love, and
I'm seeing.
I love all their styles. I love all the different styles.
Here for blue light problems.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like, what is blue light? All of a sudden, we hear blue light. All of a sudden.
Girl, blue light.
I know, but it must be something serious because everyone's kind of like protecting against it now.
Okay. Yeah. What else is?
Okay, so so Lillian DeVille said, hey, hi y'all. I bought my glasses from Zilul, but I think my PD is off. See what's like
pupillary distance.
See?
Pupillary distance? Yeah, no, I had them things like I printed out the little ruler that they have on their website. I was like dead serious, like trying to like measure your eyes, like to make sure it was right, like your pupillary distance.
And so how does that affect if it's not right?
Maybe like maybe it has something to do with like the width of the glasses, maybe, right? I don't understand the pupillary, but they need your pupillary distance.
Okay, is it the fit of the glasses, or is it like the lens? Because whatever you did, girl, you did good. Because these are fine.
So blue light mimics the sun, can mess with sleep as well. I said, LoriAnne, your hair looks fabulous.
Thank you.
Girl.
This is Curlsmith. Their new line. Well, it's not really new, so I can add on to their. Is it the strength one?
Strength recipe collection.
We did a video. We dusted ourselves off today and did some filming.
So I guess that means I have to do some editing.
That's probably what that means.
Probably what that means. I'm gonna put on a little bit of heat. Let me know if like the fan is annoying to you guys. So I definitely have my little portable heater right here because we're downstairs and I'm a little chilled.
Really? Jeanette Grigsby said, I'm a regular customer at Zelo because of MADCURLS.
Isn't it addicting? Like, once you get one, like, so, like, I linked up with them and they sent me some, and then I was like, okay, the ones they sent me were cute, but I want these, this, and this. So I went and I order glasses from Zelo all the time. I'm always ordering something. Because, like, they go with, like, outfits and...
They do.
You know, I got my little mask on, my little glasses, and I'm at work, and the other day, not the other day, I think it was, like, a few weeks ago, I wore a pair, and it matched my pants perfectly, and, like, that was the idea, and like people are like, oh my god, your glasses match your pants, and they're so cute. And and
Jada Jackson, yeah, they are comfortable, especially is it the Harrell?
The Harrell.
The Harrell, I love those. Yeah, but they all are. These are like.
Are the glasses comfortable? Yes, they are. They are comfortable. They're okay. Yeah, they are. They're not They're very comfortable and they feel like sturdy. Like they don't feel like when you put them on, like the arms are gonna snap off or they're gonna snap or they're cheap. Like they're really quality glasses. They feel so nice.
Oh, I look radiant tonight, girl. Thank you. Speaking of radiant, so before we're talking about
what frames do we have? These are Jerry, Gerry. They're linked in our description box.
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
I was talking before about facials. We were going to do that this weekend, but the place that we were going to go, there's just no openings. So moving forward, does anybody know anything about facials? And when we finally get a spot, what's a good facial? Like there's so much variety. Like you said, there's one for acne.
Yeah,
there's one for
acne,
anti-aging.
advanced. They said that you can customize your facial.
Yeah, I want like brightening. I like vitamin C kind of stuff. Does anybody have any experience or knowledge with facials? You can't stop.
They're so fun.
So if you're gonna get them, tonight's the night because you get the better deal.
Team Mom, I love that too, and I didn't even know that was the expectation. But it seems like all the sponsors have been doing that. She said, I love that the sponsor is here and answers questions every time they are featured. Yeah, every time we have a sponsor, the sponsor's in the room, so which is awesome.
Because no one can answer better than the
sponsor.
themselves.
Yeah, that's awesome. What color and brand is your lip color, TaylorAnne? Glad you asked. So my lip color is the liner is the MAC Chestnut Lip Pencil. And then I'm wearing a gloss. This is one of my favorite glosses. I actually need to get a new one. The Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine in Fuel. So Fuel, F-U-E-L. So it's the lip liner, MAC Chestnut lip liner. And then just this gloss in Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine in Fuel. One of my favorite lip colors. Favorite combo.
You used to like, what was the other one called?
1993?
Yeah.
I think I did. Yeah, that one's a little bit more brown.
Okay.
This is a little bit more like on the pinky side.
Okay.
Yes. Living for the hair. Thank you. Did you guys indulge in the Sephora spring sale?
Not
I believe
yet,
you
I want to.
You are mid-indulging.
Yes. No, I've been like making my list.
Making your list.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trying to find out if you're naughty or nice.
I've seen so far. I want Patrick Ta. I didn't know that he had a bronzer, so he's made a bronzer. I want the Bare Minerals. I think it's Bronzini. Is it Bronzini? Bronzer. Blonde. I think it's called Blonzer.
Blonzer?
Yeah, it's like blush and bronzer.
Okay.
And then I need to re-up on some skincare. I think is it Fridays or it's like there's vitamin C. I have to do that. But still going strong with this Trivectin. So I don't do the Drunk Elephant or all that anymore. And the Sunday Riley. So just basically makeup. When is it over? The 19th? Today the 16th? Okay. Yeah.
So guys, I don't really order from Etsy, but I did. And there were these satin masks that I ordered, and I couldn't beat the price because I had been shopping on there trying to find satin masks, and these ones were anywhere from $4 to $5 a mask, which was amazing because all the masks on there were anywhere from like $8 to like $18 for one singular mask, and I knew I wanted like several colors. When I saw this, I was like, oh, this shop looks interesting. Like, and they had all these gorgeous colors, right? So basically, I bought every color that they had because they were like $3 to $5. I was like, you can't beat that, and I'm gonna wear them for work in the summer, and so like I bought all these masks. So bought basically all their colors, and then once they took my mani, which was like 100 and something ish, maybe like 120 ish, maybe like give or take. They took all my mani, and then I got an email saying, thank you so much for shopping with us. This color are out of stock. Can you please still support our shop and choose other colors? And so I'm thinking a lot of the other shops I had looked at, when something was sold out, it said sold out. So like if I wanted a color and it was sold out, I'm like, oh, I can't choose that. So why would they still have all the colors listed? Basically take my mani, and then they're gonna tell me like 5 of the colors are gone. So I was like, all right, like basically to me the money was already spent. So I was like, fine, just fill it in with like colors I didn't get or duplicate. Like I didn't really care. I'm like, whatever. But now, and I know it was like praying hands and sad eye emojis, and like please still support the company. Like basically don't ask for the refund on the 5 masks or 6 masks that we don't have. And I was like, you know, all right, like just fill them in with other color, like whatever. But it's been probably about 4 weeks now, and my package is stuck in Thailand or something, and I just see it on my shop app, and it's not moving. And I'm just like, it said it was dispatched, I think March 30th, so maybe it's been like 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks now, and I'm just like, why isn't it moving?
I never would have fallen for that. Like, I'm just so specific about what I want. So, unfortunately, I would have wanted to have supported them. That's why I went there. But if they didn't have anything, well, then, like, for them to make me feel guilty, praying hands.
That's what lately is today. Oh, they guilt tripped you. They did. And like one of the colors was like this gorgeous like magenta purple color that I'm like, oh, this color is beautiful. They're like, we don't have this, and it was like this mint color I wanted. We don't have that, and they were like, but please still support the shop and like
did you check the reviews? Zoe wanted to know. That's a good thing. Did you check the reviews?
Yeah, and like they weren't bad. People had said that they got in their stuff at a reasonable time. So I'm like, why is mine taking like 20 something days? I'm like, why is it taking so long? Wow. It's still just sitting, I think, in Thailand. Like I think it's Thailand or Taiwan or one of them. Like
so
it's over there in like the China area. Like it's over there.
Like PayPal, like they will give you back your money and all of that. Like the customer is never wrong with PayPal. So how do you rectify that? If you
I don't know. Like it's like I don't. Is anyone like a frequent girl? Lean in, girl. The color's off, girl. We gotta. Oh, they're perfect. It's totally like it catches your shirt and it makes it go dark again. Hi Asia. Yeah. So like I don't know. Like I was asking. Yeah. Is anyone like a frequent Etsy shopper? Have they ever come across like a sketchy? And I thought it was just regular people selling stuff. I didn't know it was like companies. This is like this huge company, I guess, that's selling some sort of masks on Etsy.
I noticed that.
I thought they were like, well, not that everything is like American made, but I was shocked that my order was coming from Taiwan or something. I was like, oh, all right. Is this like a Shein kind of thing, but on Etsy? Like, all right.
I used to think it was normal people that had talent and DIYs and crafts but I started noticing it was a little bit more commercial than I remembered it. And I don't know when it turned commercial like that.
DJ might be sitting in the ocean with my freezer.
Right?
Did you order a freezer and just take it forever to get here?
And my Pell ring.
Because I was so excited for these masks, and I was hoping to have them by the time I go back to work on Monday. Like spring break's over, they're all spring colored masks. They're all satin because satin does the best with my skin. Having to wear a mask because I was suffering really bad from maskne. And so I started wearing satin masks, and so I bought all these colors, all these satin masks, and I've been waiting like 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks now for them, and they're just sitting there.
Oh,
and
wow.
I don't understand.
So it's a lot of large Chinese brands on Etsy pretending to be small businesses. All right, yeah. So, I don't know. I did notice it was a little bit more commercial than I remembered.
I mean, it probably should have been a red flag right there when they didn't have.
Shut it on down now.
When they didn't have stuff that was like out of stock, and then beg to keep the money and for me to choose other things.
Not be reversed. What you do is you go through your bank and tell them it's fraudulent, and they'll shut it on down. Because I had to do that with that Pell ring.
Fraudulent.
And, just say you didn't get it, and they know like all this crazy stuff going on during COVID. People trying to get a quick dollar, so no, the bank will definitely freeze that and give you back your money. They'll open up like a fraud thing.
They definitely got like a sucker in me because I was going crazy because especially the price. The masks were like $3 to $5.
It's probably habitual what they do, because if they start with the crying and the praying hands and all of that, they probably do that. They know darn well, because if they were really on top of it,
yeah, updating their inventory, right?
They would know like what's in stock.
Especially because there were like 5
Yeah.
masks, so they were like, okay, out of all these, there's 5 of them
That's
that
insane.
are out of stock, and I'm just like,
see what happens when I let you go and let you on loose with a computer and a credit card.
I just wanted masks, girl.
I don't know why I had a gazillion.
Girl, but they're not satin. You got like
Yeah.
jean ones, be hot and dying. I'm like,
No, I don't. I
had
had
like denim masks
one
for
that-
You bought denim masks and you were dying and sweating.
I wanted like a denim look.
Can you imagine wearing a denim mask all day, just breathing
No.
hot?
I was
Can't
hyperventilating,
breathe.
couldn't breathe.
Can't breathe.
And the one size does not fit all, because it can't go across my big face, and so I can't breathe. Yeah, no, I'm. Oh my gosh, when is this mask thing over?
Yeah, is it Torito? Yeah, they did. Because I was actually
Okay.
going to pay with PayPal, because my PayPal's hooked up to my bank, and I was just
Oh,
going
they
to like have
stopped
them
offering.
and I was gonna do that, and I was like, oh, like I have to actually get up and get my bank card because they don't do PayPal. I was like,
Wow.
okay.
Because PayPal, they don't put up with that definitely.
Yeah.
They'll reverse it. in a
I'm giving them
heartbeat.
1 more week, and I'm reporting. I want my money back.
You can report them to Etsy. Okay, that's good to know that there's somebody that they have to answer to.
And Taylor's a few satin masks, but are they the satin mask price though, guys? I like sales.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the time I got like gypped, because satin masks on Etsy were going like $12 a pop, and I wasn't paying $12 for a mat. Like for one mask, I was not doing that. But when I saw that they were like $3, $4, $5, I'm like, that's sale, because all the other masks are like $12, $15, $18 for one mask, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
That's me too,
So-
Faith Bland. It's like a maze. You start at one store and then you like see all the stores and all the options. So yeah, I don't stick with just one store. And then you all go to the cash register. Cha-ching.
Yeah, because I actually bought some teacher tees. I didn't have any
It was
like
so cute.
I didn't have any like, what do they call it, punny teacher tees, like funny but pun, they're pun. Like I bought a whole bunch of teacher tees from Etsy, and they all came, all were fine, no issues. Although I could have sized down. I thought I was a small. I guess I'm an extra small in like
It
unisex
has
t-shirts.
become more commercial.
But yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully they come soon.
Ooh.
I said.
Santique? What's this?
Yeah.
Shantique Bayou sells masks. Let me look her up.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. So
Oh.
she sells satin masks.
Okay.
All right. Oh, she got a website. Let's go to
Black
website.
owned.
She looked black to me. So I guess that was right.
Black owned.
Black owned.
Sickening hair.
Sickening hair. Here's her website, because she got some oil, some butter. Oh, face masks. Let's see how much her face masks are. All right. Let's see. See, I think they're $10.99 each. That's that silk mask face price. But they were $30. Now they're $10.99.
So let me see. So it says, I'm done with Honey's Handmade. Done. Alyssa said she's done with them. Why are you done? What happened?
They're cute though.
It's from out of the country. Will take a while, right?
They have chocolate brown.
I don't know. Is it Martine? I don't know if I'm growing my hair out. I think I get it cut super short always in January, and then I spend the whole year just letting it do its thing. Maybe go in for a trim every now and then, but I haven't been in for a trim. I just take the scissors myself and just kind of like dust a little bit. But I haven't really done that. So I don't really know. Like, I wish hair would just like stay the way you like it. This length is cute. I wish it would just stay like this, but it won't. But I haven't decided one way or another. Probably just grow it out for the year and then always cut it again in January.
Faith Blend, I did try Amazon, same type of situation. And yeah, I found these ones on Etsy, and they were a good price.
Thank
but
you.
You know what?
That's the fullness.
Maybe it was too good to be true. It was too.
But I think I think it's deceptive. I think I just have a way maybe of just kind of like navigating my head, but I still feel like I feel like it's still thinning. I mean, I am 53, and your hair does thin as you get older. So I'm noticing that. I'm noticing that when I first came on the channel and my hair would grow, it just kind of like looked different. Maybe I had more to work with in the front. I feel like it's thinning a little bit in the front. I have to do more with it to kind of mask more, like the parts are getting wider because my family has like the male pattern baldness, so it's just hard. It's more work to mask that now. And I'm noticing more like choppy hair, even though I don't see it. I don't see any hair in my bed. I don't see any hair in the shower area, but I'm just noticing choppy edges and stuff. So I'm like, okay, like there's hair losing, but there's days like it's good. It's a good day. So this is a good day, but it's more work to make it look like a good day, I think, as they get older. But it's okay. It's just hair.
Right, Ellis. So they had a sale, 16-ounce deep conditioner, and it was the price of an 8-ounce. They sent me 8 ounce and wrote on the shipping label they swapped the 16 for the 8 ounce. So they had a sale on the 8 ounce deep conditioner, and it was the price of the 8 ounce.
What's this for?
The Honey's Handmade while she's done with them. So they had a sale on a 16-ounce conditioner, and it was the price of what the 8 ounce was one. They sent her the 8 ounce and wrote on the shipping label they swapped the 16 for the 8 ounce.
Why they swap it?
Then I contacted them and they didn't answer me for a whole month and a half and still didn't resolve it. I had ordered one more time and they sent me the wrong items. I gave up. I was dropping money. Yikes.
So wait, all right. So I didn't. Where is that?
So she wanted a 16-ounce deep conditioner for the price of the 8-ounce one. They sent her an 8-ounce one. She emailed them to correct it, and she never got a response. And then she ordered one more time with them, and the order was wrong again. And so she said, at this point, she's wasted her money.
Yeah.
All right.
No, yeah, the customer service, like, you're not the only one that, you know, we, of course, love the company because of the time that we won the little, what was that, the little, y'all actually helped us win that. You put us in the drawing or whatever, we went on the little trip to Florida. We love them, we love the owner, all of that. But there have been problems. Like, just because we went on a trip to Florida doesn't mean that we can't acknowledge and validate, like, the truth of that. There is problems.
We love Botanicals, but
their
their shipping is
horrible. Yeah. And, you know, in Honey's Handmade, I think the customer service is horrible. Love her so much, you know, but it is what it is.
Sometimes it's not that great.
Yeah.
It's a little hit or miss.
And we can't speak to it, we can't defend it, we can't say anything about it because we don't know why it's like that.
Yeah. Miss Mo, with shops like Zelo, I'll never spend money on those expensive optometrist shops. I get 10 pair for the same pair, price and quality. No, seriously.
Yeah.
The price is like so different. Like it's more affordable, but the quality is like spot on. Like I know you love like Kate Spade and stuff like that, but like as far like maybe like for like the name and the frame, but as far as like the lens, is the lens just as good? Like the prescription lens? I was curious. Like I'm like, it's like just as good as the one you get from the eye doctor, the prescription lens.
Yeah, I mean I think prescription is prescription.
Okay.
And whatever you, I feel like you were like my little optometrist today because you definitely did the measurements and all of that. So when I put them on tonight, I was shocked. You would really think like, because like my Kate Spade, I always have them like, yep. I really seriously could not tell the difference between the vision in it. Everything is perfect, and like these are cute, and these are fashionable, and I love them. Yeah, no, definitely.
No, I love their glasses so much.
Yeah,
I really do.
And I like the variety.
Yeah. Tay, you're still gonna get braids. I want to probably once summer hits. Yeah, maybe like the beginning of summer, like I'll get some braids. I definitely want to.
That's it. Like they said, yes, that happens with so many small brands. It really is, and it's so frustrating because you want to support, you know, you really do, but I really don't have the patience to because I feel like I'm the customer, I'm trying to support the small brand, but if they can't get their act together, they're small, but they could have a chance to be big, and how much do they want to work to please the customer? And I just really don't have the patience or the tolerance to,
you know what somebody said, which I found interesting, that they said we're quicker to forgive, like, a Walmart or a Target or something that messes up stuff. Like other brands mess up stuff, and we're just like, okay. But then when like a small brand messes up, we're like, nope, never shopping with them again. Like goodbye. Like, but if Target messes up, like Target sent me something the other day and they had like black stuff and like mold or something on, and I was like, and
what
like
did Target do?
They sent a replacement in 2 days.
Exactly. So, but when you try to support small black-owned businesses or small businesses, period, they don't do that because they don't have the inventory. They probably don't have the finances up front.
It does alarm me, the brands, and we've had some of those up here, like that we've reviewed and we've sponsored us, all that kind of stuff. That their return policy is they don't do it. Like those that like I don't know. Like, even if we say wanted a brand or something someday, like how would our return policy look like? Why is that? Why do some brands say like once it leaves us, we're not responsible for it. Like we don't want to hear it. You're not getting a replace. Like we don't want to hear it once it leaves our warehouse. And
that is
or if they have a
awful
warehouse
to
once it
me.
leaves their house, like
Yeah.
that's
But they just wipe their
the
hands
no,
of it.
like why is that?
Yeah, don't wipe
I don't
your
know
hands
how.
of it until it's in my house,
Yeah.
from your house to my house, and it's like it's unpackaged, and I'm looking at it, and everything's fine. Then you can relieve yourself of the responsibility. How dare they relieve themselves of the responsibility the moment they put it in a box and think,
ship it off.
bye, like no.
They're like, no, like
Yeah,
they're not.
no,
No, they
it's
right,
not
like
done
we're
yet.
not responsible for anything that
I don't get
happens.
that.
So
Yeah.
it's like, who is responsible then?
Yeah.
You know, who is responsible? So I guess the UPS people or whoever, right? They're responsible. Like, who's responsible then? Like, how does that work?
I don't know, but no, I definitely don't patronize businesses that do that. I don't do those that when they
What
don't
brands
take
do that?
returns.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know recently I was looking at it was like a small brand.
That
and
was
like,
that one I always bring it up. That
well, we don't know if they're policy. Well, that happened with you with National United Girls. They were not bothered. They said they weren't replacing it or whatever.
They were so not bothered. Yeah.
But like, no, there are some small companies, hair companies, whatever. Like if you check their return policy, do you guys even do that before you order? Do you look at return? I never look at return policies.
And then I get burned when something happens.
I never look at return policies.
Or so they think I get burned. No, I don't. I just have to tighten up that much more. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a little bit more work, but I'm still gonna like turn this around. But no, I'm
maybe
like,
they can't afford it though. Like they're that small, they can't afford to send out a free product for a mistake.
To me, if it's a different person,
I know when we did the mystery boxes, we were like, those can't be duplicated. Because like every box was unique and it was from our stash. So we were like, if something goes wrong and someone already paid for it, we were like, just give them the money back. Like just boom. If they didn't get it, just give them the money.
What happened recently?
Just give them the money back.
That we did that. We felt like we had to. What was that about recently? Where oh my God, it's not like we're like doing anything or selling anything, but yeah, I don't like crunchy stuff like that because I don't like when it happens to me. When I feel like when I buy something and something goes awry, like I want you to fix it right away. I want you to take an interest in it, like your best customer service. I know I'm not the only customer, but I just had to worry about myself at the time because I can fight for my own self. Everyone else has to do their own thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you try to support the businesses, but they just don't want to do right. They just don't want to do right. Yeah, I can't deal with that.
Thank you, said, my husband just peeked at my phone and said, your hair is growing out. It's growing out beautifully. Thank you. I know it's like picking up speed and then I feel like it's slowing down and then it picks up speed again. I feel like it's slowing down. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm letting it grow. So it's
exactly the one you buy the insurance, because basically what they're telling you is work it out with the post office. That's what they're telling you.
So like, what is the post office supposed to do? Give you your money? Because like the other day with like Target, I didn't want my money back. I wanted my matching sweatsuit. So like the sweatsuit part, the top was like $15. I don't want my $15 back. I had the pants or the sweats and I wanted the sweat top. Like send me the right top, one without a hole and mold on it. And that's all I wanted. And so sometimes it's not about going through the post office to get your money back.
Because
like I want the product.
Claim and like this is time consuming. And you know, you gotta wait for your money, and then you have to rebuy it if it's still good. It's just so much of a hassle.
I was so worried about that. I was like, wait, like what if it's not in stock? Like next time, like once I go back to get it, and it's like this whole hassle that's annoying.
Almost like you have to buy it
again in the meantime, in between time.
Yeah, it's just too much of a hassle.
Too much.
But who's got it really going on is Amazon. Like they don't care. They don't want to hear nothing. Like the moment you have a problem, they just ship out a new one. Just ask you real quick, what do you want, your money back or something new?
Yeah.
I guess they can afford that. Who's that name?
I think it depends on what it is, because I actually bought some headbands and one of them was snapped, and it was like either ship the product back. It was like $13 headbands for a pack of headbands, and they were like ship it back, or we can give you an Amazon gift card and you can keep the product. And so I took the Amazon gift card and ended up like spending it on something else, like whatever, because it was like one color that I really wanted, and that one color came snapped, but I was just like, I don't want all these headbands again for like whatever. So I think I ended up buying like some hair clips or something. But yeah, most of the time with Amazon, I always see it's like ship it back, and I hate the ship it back.
Do? I've never seen a ship it back.
I always get the ship it back. It's like, okay, ship it back. I don't want it.
No, I've never gotten that. One time I got pressed whitening strips, and I never got them, or so I thought. I thought I didn't get them, but actually they were sitting in the back. Like, who does that? They lined the picnic.
Yeah, they were in the back of the house in a box.
For months.
It was that, and it was a dog blanket that you ordered. They were sitting in a box in the back of the house. We were like, how did they get back there? They
always say, you know, do you have you checked every place? Have you checked, you know, the front yard, the backyard, the sidewalk, all of that? And then one time I think I got an order from J. Crew. They thought they were going to intimidate, so they sent out like the investigator. So it was hysterical. Okay, he came with a flashlight, And he said, where was the box delivered? Where did they say it was delivered? But Amazon now, they take pictures of it. That's your house. That's your mat. That's ours says paws on it. That is your house.
One time, like Doggy had an accident in the house, and like we picked it up in his little poo bag, and we just kind of like put it outside the door until we wanted to walk down to the garbage. And Amazon delivered something, and like they took a picture of the doorway, and you see the little dog poo bag. I'm like, Mom, this is so trifling.
That's our house.
That's us. I'm
like,
the
package.
So trifling.
But anyway, so they sent the investigator out. This was like years ago when like before they took pictures and all of that. And rang the doorbell and they're like, we're here from like basically J. Crew Investigations, and they said, you were the one that wanted the pack. Yes. And they said, okay, now where was it supposed to be delivered? I'm like, they say they left it on the doorstep. Is this the doorstep? Yes. So they took out a flashlight and started looking at the mat. Like, what are you looking for? Okay. And then they started looking up, like in the way like the porch, like the awning. And then they went around the backyard, and they kept coming to the front again, like looking like maybe I'll change my mind. Okay, they didn't trust me. Look at my eyeballs. Like, are you lying? Are you not? And they're like, okay, it was like $300 worth of clothes. So they're like, okay, we'll let them know. And like they really think they're going to intimidate. But if you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth. It wasn't there. As much as I bought from J. Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's a pair at my job. You know, Fashion Nova has one of them policies. That's where one of the companies I was thinking of, Fashion Nova, because of the story she told me. So apparently they had this huge blowout sale, and she ordered like $300 worth of clothes for them. But some like police thing happened with the mail truck, and like they took the mail into custody. So they took her package, her Fashion Nova $300 worth of clothes package into custody, and like opened the package, and like she couldn't get the clothes. Like they were in a box, like for this like police case. She couldn't get her clothes. It was part of like this police case, whatever happened. And she like tried to take it up with Fashion Nova, and they were basically, like what do you want us to do? Like she didn't get a gift card. She didn't get anything. They were just like, that's like, she literally lost $300 to Fashion Nova, and her clothes are sitting in some police box that she could never get back because it's part of an investigation. Something
so
like,
whose fault was that? Like, who?
I'm like, what are the odds? Like, how does that happen?
Does she call the police? Like, how did she track it down? Like, I would have called up Fashion Nova and said, I never got my package, period. Like, don't give too much information.
Yeah.
And let them figure it out. And then they'll come back to me and they'll say, oh, like, the truck has been held hostage or whatever. And then I'm saying, what do you want me to do? Like she probably called up and told them, I ordered clothes and the truck's been, like, held hostage. And, like, what am I going to do? Like, you give them too much information. I call up and I'm like, I've been waiting weeks and I've never gotten my stuff. Like, what do you want me to do?
I asked her, I forget how it happened, but she said, like, her package of our clothes isn't like got wrapped up in some sort of investigation. Now it's at like a police station, and she can't get her, like, she went down to the station like, that package belongs to me, can I have my stuff? And they were like, nope, it's part of an ongoing investigation. Like, she can't have her biker shorts and her crop tops.
That's what happened to me years ago. Geez. When a neighbor stole all of my jewelry, and it was such a scam. So years ago when I was younger, and like in my first marriage, he trusted this guy. And so the guy came up to the house and he sprawled out on the couch, basically said he was dying of cancer, of course. And he was going to give my first husband all of his, like, worldly goods. But he needed, that was like a distraction, I think. He was going to give him all of his worldly goods. He wrote him a check for $1,000. And then he decided he had to go to the bathroom and went like into the back where like the bedroom was, and went to the bedroom and robbed me blind. So like, I don't know, like, I don't understand people. Am I just like always just like on top of things and nobody else is? I don't know. So that day when my husband at the time picked me up from work, he said, guess what? He said, Dale came over and he said, and he's dying. And so right away, poker face, I'm like, he's dying of what? And so he's like, he's dying of cancer. And I said, okay, and I said, where is he now? I said, I know you didn't leave him at the house, because like right away, like immediately I knew, like, just no good. So he said, well, he's just laying on the couch. I'm like, you left that man? I'm like floor it, like floor it, like pedal to the metal, like, let's get home. By the time I got home, gone, everything gone. Well, like, I didn't play. This was when I was young and dumb. Okay, and went marching across the railway, knocked on the door. And so I'm like, knock. I'm like, open up this door, you have all my jewelry. He goes, no, I don't, man, like, get her away, like I'm dying. Like, I'm like, you are not. I'm like, open up this door. He wouldn't. So the next morning, it was me and my girlfriend waiting at the door, at the window. And I'm like, he's gonna go pawn that stuff. So I just have like a sixth sense like that. So sure enough, I was up bright and early, dressed to kill. Waited by the window, me and my girlfriend. So next thing I saw the car back out, and so then I'm like, okay, now like hit it, like get in the car. So we all got in the car. We trailed right behind him. Where did he go? On East Main Street, Bridgeport, Connecticut, to the pawn shop. So he went marching into the pawn shop, and when he came out, I went marching into the pawn shop, and I'm like, with that guy that was just here, I said, did he just pawn jewelry? He said, yes. I said, can I see it? So they said, well, they had to call the police. So the police came. They looked at it. It was my jewelry. Basically, I was like, hand it over. Nope. It was on lockdown for a month as part of the investigation.
Wow.
All of my jewelry, all my necklaces, bracelets, rings, everything on lockdown.
Why didn't you like get him before he walked in? Like
because I had a sense that he did it, but I couldn't know for sure until I actually saw the evidence of it all. You know what I mean? Because he was there. When I left,
LA has some stories. They're like, so you're a gangster? Like she's a G. She's crazy.
I was not having none of it. Yeah, like I said, like really, they always say like you have to thank God for the time like people prayed for you like when you didn't know better. Like there were so many times. I should really seriously be behind bars at this point. Like crazy things like I've done. Like so, who does that? You know, I was not having it. Okay, I didn't think twice about it. Went to the drawer, opened it up, took out the nice shiny one. Girl, I was off. Okay, I was off. No.
Girl,
I didn't think. Girl, I did not think
not
at the
the
time.
shiny one,
the
girl.
shiny one, pointy, sharp. Girl. I was about business.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear.
So, but nope, my jewelry was on lockdown.
That's crazy, girl.
And he's still living and breathing to this day. And so the next thing, so I said, I bet you that check is gonna bounce all over Bridgeport. It did the next day. So that was another charge they got him on because he remember
fraudulent checks.
Remember the check that he left, you know, all his worldly goods and the $1,000 up front. Nope, that thing bounced, all over Bridgeport the next day, as I knew it would.
You can't.
I can't with people. I don't understand how people can be so trusting. Am I just extra cynical, or just well, actually, I was only in my 20s, and I can't say like now I was like attributed to my age and wisdom, and like I learned through experience and all that. I was in my 20s and was always like about it, you know.
I had she's not the principal. She's more like the director of like the school that I work at, and she was saying like not in like a mean way or whatever, but like she was saying like I was like basically like too trusting of the students because like I kind of like just take their word. I'm like, well, to me, I'm like trust is theirs to lose, so I'm not automatically gonna look at all the kids and be like all these kids are liars. I tell them like trust is yours to lose. So you know we have mask breaks in between. Like during certain periods, we'll go outside, take our masks off, and like breathe fresh air and separate and all that kind of stuff. So I was taking my students out on a mask break, and this other student, like, you know, ran up to me, and she was saying that her class, she was coming from the bathroom, which was closer to like the door we were going out of, but her class was taking a mask break in front of the school. So she was like, Miss Wesley, can I just like take my mask break with your class since like, you know, the bathroom's there and I'm already here and mask breaks are only 10 minutes. Can I just take it with yours? And I was just like, all right. I was like, but for safety reasons, I'm like, you know, you can't just split up from your class. You know, your teacher has to be able to keep track of where you are because you're not with my class. Your class is in the front, but I figured like fine, you could stay with my class. Next thing I know, maybe like 2 minutes later, the director's walking outside like, you know, have you seen like so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah, she's over there. She's like, her class isn't on a mask break right now. They were coming in from a mask break, like, and her teacher's wondering where she is. And I'm like, she's over there. I'm like, she told me that her class was on a mask break up in the front, and she was like, you know, I'm good with like the little kids, stuff like that, but like she's like, she would never send me to like the high school because like I'm just like, I'm too trusting of kids. And I was just like, and like she walked by me and my mouth was just open. I'm like, you lost my trust. I'm like, I can't believe you did that. Like, I can't believe you did that. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what? Like she basically lied in my face. Like her class wasn't on a mask break.
Wow.
Then she came out. She told me, she's like, you know, my class is on a mask break up there. Can I, you know, can I do it with your class? And like her class wasn't. They were in class, and so her desk is missing. Like she's missing from her desk, and like she calls the principal like this kid is missing, and she's out with my class, and I'm just like, wow, like lies were told. I believed it, and I just felt so stupid. I'm like looking at my director like, and so she was laughing, and so she's like, you know, it's okay. She was like, you're just a new teacher. She's like, you're so trusting. I'm just like, wow. I felt dumb because like it was like my boss, and it was like, am I incompetent? Like I really took the girl's word. Like like I mean, I took her word.
Yeah, yeah, girl, you are sweet, trusting.
I felt dumb. I was like, wow, I felt really dumb. I felt so dumb.
Those are cute little liars.
Time for a glasses switch.
Okay, what do we have now?
So we were both wearing Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are cute for spring. I think these are called Olivia. Olivia with a
Are these yours or were these mine?
Those are mine. Those are Bivens. Yeah, these are called
What do you
Olivia
have?
with
What
an
else do you
A.
have? What else do you have over there?
Girl, you might have to keep roll through.
Wait, let me
Oh
see.
wait,
I think I have. No, because the pale
you wear
one.
the
I wore the
blue
blue. Yeah, I wear the light blue ones again
Okay.
because those were pretty. No, I wore those.
so yours are Hillary. Mine are called Olivia, and they have like these really pretty flower detail at the bottom. Very spring. You guys see the flower
Hillary,
detail?
This is like the palest of blue.
These fit so nice and snug.
Yeah.
Oh, these
I
are
love
cute.
those. I love the color.
These fit nice.
Yeah, they are snug. That's exactly. Very
Have y'all
nice.
tried the Curl Salon line? I'm not sure what that is. So probably not the Curl Salon line. Wait, it just took my little curlies from the side.
So if we buy them tonight, code MADCURLS, 15% off until midnight, is it? Girl, where's my really?
My curly's missing.
What do you mean your curly's missing?
On the side in your mirror.
Oh.
My curly's missing. Thought I had a curly. Where'd it go?
What do you mean, like a tendril?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know?
Girl, you don't know that I always have little tendrils? Oh wait.
Yeah, exactly, Ari. I would do that too. I would ask the teacher.
Wait, it's all frizzed out.
That's because you have to pull it on them, probably.
Girl.
Kids lie all the time. They do, and I realized when I was raising kids that it started about 3 years old. They're brutally honest to the point where, to their own detriment, up until 3, and then for the first time at 3 years old, I saw my kids tell their first little lie, and it was Spencer, and it was cookies. He was trying to hide cookies from me, and at that point, I was like, wow, like he's lying, like he knew how to lie, And before that, they will tell on themselves. I'm like, did you eat a cookie? And he's like, yes, I did. I ate one yesterday, and I ate one last week. And I'm like, okay, I just want to know if you ate one now. But at 3 years old, all of a sudden, he was like, no, mouth full of chocolate, and a little lawyer, like he is. I couldn't believe, at 3 years old, that's about the age that I realized that, yep, they can lie. Girl.
Yeah, no.
I know, they lie for no reason, I know.
So Tay, being that you order non-prescription, do you put in measurements for fit or do you order standard size? So I actually don't look at measurements, which I probably should, which is probably why the Tandy ones are too wide for my face. I typically like the wide fit, wide glasses. That's typically what I shop for. Honestly, I don't look at measurements, which you should, and I think I have just gotten lucky. Besides the Tandy ones are a little bit large, but maybe the standard size is what I'm sent and what I get most of the time, because all the glasses fit kind of snug. So is that standard? Is that standard time? But if you have the ability to kind of measure your face, I would do that if you know how to do that.
Is it just me, taste wise, it's just me, that I can go through some chargers?
You can.
And I'm saying that now because I'm looking at one of the $40 chargers that I got that they swore that they would never, ever, ever wear out. And I think they were by a company called Union. I was so impressed. I really thought it would last me forever. And it was this one was blue and white striped. This one happens to have a ball on it, so you could find it in the middle of the night, doesn't roll off your bed, all this fancy stuff. And the cord is extra long, but there were so many different styles, and I got the different styles. My charger is now USB-C, so I needed that USB-C, not just a regular USB with the little fat chunky thing. The USB-C one is, I think this is USB. This is USB. This is the normal USB, but the USB-C is a little skinnier. So I got all these different ones: USB, USB-C, all of that, depending on whether it's my phone or my iPad. What is it? iPad. What year was this? 2018 or something? I don't remember. But they all die within 6 months. I swear, they start that constant going in and out, that dinging, dinging, dinging. They get to my nerves. I'm like, here goes another charge, another one bites the
You go
dust.
through 3 or 4 charges a year.
I don't think it's just me. I don't know why they go. I try to be careful. I do take it in and out when I'm doing, if I come downstairs to eat, I'll have to take it out, maybe I'm just plugging it down here. I don't know why they go. I have no idea. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's Apple. It could be Apple, Fapple. I don't care what it is. They all go. 6 months Apple, as well as the one at the store for $5. They all go in 6 months. I don't know why.
KJ, that is funny.
What's that?
And like she said, I have a couple of students that are brutally honest. I told one student that she hasn't turned in anything this quarter. She told me, to be honest with you, I haven't felt like doing anything. Like,
I know. What do you do with it? I like honesty.
I'm like, all right. Like, what do you do with that? Can you fail kids? No. So it's like, all right.
They all fray and break.
I'm like, so I would probably move on to, so how's your social and emotional well-being, since that's so important this year? Like, have you socially, how you do? Like, some students are just like, as long as their social and emotional well-being is okay, like, that's what we're focused on this year, so.
Right? They say this is like, they'll never, this is an experience that no one has ever gone through, so throw away the old handbook.
Yeah, no, when I was like long-term subbing for a teacher, like I was not stressing myself out, chasing kids down. Like I would give them time frames and like remind, but like by the end, if they were looking for progress reports and stuff and kids didn't have nothing, like what do you want me to do? Like I tried, like you know, like maybe they're like, we don't know what their house situation is. Right. We gotta look at other factors here as to why they're not doing, you know, their work, and is it gonna make and break them at this point?
Seriously.
Or else you're going to be pulling your hair out and getting lines and wrinkles and stress lines. And I was like, I'm not doing any of that. So
yeah, time is so different now, and
you can't fail kids anymore. Not that I'm aware of. I think everyone's basically getting passed on because of like the situation.
Really?
Yeah, we're pretty much passing everybody.
Is everyone back in school, like across the nation? Are all kids back in?
I know we had remote Wednesdays, so we'd be in school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday home, learning online though, half day, and then Thursday, Friday we'd be in school.
Right.
But now we're going to be in school Monday through Friday, but Wednesday's still going to be a half day, but it is going to be a half day in person now. So that actually, yeah, starting Monday, that will be that will be our first week of like full in school.
So half
Monday
day,
through Friday.
Do you physically go in half day?
Yes. Now we
Okay.
physically go in. Before we would just do it online. Wednesday it would be like remote Wednesday, and we would learn online. Everybody would learn online.
What difference does a half day make? Like, what is that buying? What kind of time is that buying? What can you do in a half day?
I think, like, the second half of the day is for maybe, like, the kids that don't come in. Maybe for, like, extra help time, professional development, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can grade below a 50. A lot of kids are depressed.
If I gave a kid a grade below a 50, I would always give them an opportunity to bring it up, and 9 times out of 10 they did. So for me, it was just keeping the window of opportunity open. I would hand out the Fs, but the window of opportunity was open that if they cared enough, they could pull it up, and 9 times out of 10 they pulled it up.
One Lenny Boo 71 said, I've had my phone for 2 years and still have the original charger. Really? That's incredible to me. I swear, every 6 months, if not sooner, I have to get a new charger. So I was really impressed with these. These were like called like unions. I first saw them, I think, on J.Crew, but I went to Amazon and they were all there, all different models. So like this one I thought was cute because it would stay on my bed. I wouldn't have to go searching for it because the big ball would make sure like it would weigh it down. And yeah, no. I hear the ding, the ding, the ding. Before that, I had just the regular one without all this extra ball. It was just the USB and then the wall outlet. Nope, that one went. I got some at Home Depot one time. It was by DeWalt Tools, like you know the yellow tools. If you know anything about tools, they had one. Thought that was cute. Got that.
Kylie Gibson said, my little brother is still 100% remote. We live in New Jersey.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, so we have so we still have the option to be fully remote. We have that option. We also have the option for a kid to be fully in school. They can be fully in school, or we have the option for them to do like half the week. So be in Monday, Tuesday, not Thursday, Friday, or be in Thursday, Friday, not be in Monday, Tuesday. So there's that option as well. So like there's cohort A, cohort B, cohort C, cohort D. So there's different cohorts. And the numbers have been like swatching, but I think the most cohort now is cohort C, which is coming in every day. Kids want to be in school every single day, so which is easier, but there are still kids online, so you're still having that aspect of teaching who's in front of you and teaching people online as well at the same time.
or you keep it in the same place. See, I don't, Arlene. Is Arlene?
Are you hard on chargers?
No, I don't know. I just move it from location to location.
Well, maybe you need
So
to leave it in the
I don't know.
location.
I move it to the car. I move it back in the house. But I have so many of them, so I don't know why. Like they wear out. I just don't know why they wear out.
Guys, these are called Santiago. I love these.
Ooh.
They're like a mauve color.
Oh, nice.
So next
girl.
one. These are called Santiago. Link down below. Love these. Parents want those kids out the house, yeah.
Right.
And I think the kids miss their friends and they miss that interaction. I think they like being in school. I do. So because when they were given the option to come see, because at first cohort C was just for like special education or like really special circumstances, kids that really were just like bombing it at home. They couldn't do anything independent those days when they were home. It just was not happening, or they weren't showing up, this and that. Then like it was almost like a punishment, like, okay, now you're cohort C, you're coming in every single day. But then now cohort C has switched to people want to come in every single day. But at first it was almost like a punishment, like, okay, you can't handle it at home, now you got to come in, you know, every day, when a lot of like the people were either in the beginning of the week or at the end of the week. And so coming in like the full week was not desirable at the time. But some kids had to do it.
So who's gotten vaccinated and who hasn't?
Girl, I don't know if that's gonna...
Oh, we can't talk about it?
Yeah, kick off... Well, we talked about it a few times here. I don't know if it's gonna kick off a... us being demonetized again.
That's weird, like how we can't talk about anything, right?
Girl.
All right, we'll talk about the weather.
How's everybody's weather?
Yeah, so they say, look, how's the weather?
What about J-Lo and A-Rod?
What about them?
Girl, you called the girl. You said they were gonna break up again, girl. You called it.
I did. I said once you start that, it's just hard to like go back. It gets messy.
I think it's because he cheated, right? Is it because he cheated on her?
I don't know why they broke up.
Like, imagine having J-Lo being busted.
There's been plenty of men out there who've had beautiful women that have been busted.
Like,
They won't be the
why?
first.
Why are they like that?
I don't know. I'm insecure.
And then people want to blame J-Lo. Like, it's not her fault. Why she want to stay with somebody that embarrassing her
Are you
out
like?
here?
Is it true? Like, did they cheat?
No, there was something he did something with like some Real Housewife of something or some reality
really?
show.
Which one? You know, I watch a lot.
Do you think J-Lo should give the ring back? No. I feel like once an engagement ring is given, why do you have to give it back?
Except like if she just changed her mind and she doesn't want to, then maybe, because the intentions were it was given to her because they were supposed to get married. But if he cheated, bye. That's just the tip of the iceberg. That's the beginning of the punishment.
Girl. Busted. Yeah, no, for real. He messed it up. She should keep the ring, yep.
Yeah, that's what I said. I see nothing wrong with that.
And people always want to act like it's J-Lo's fault. Like,
why keep it? Because you could like turn it in for...
sell it.
Remember Dale at the pawn shop?
Little piece of change, right? No?
Yeah.
No, is that wrong, guys? No? Unless it's like a family heirloom, like his mother's or something, or grandmother's, that would be busted to keep it, I think.
Years ago, my mother-in-law said it was an investment. She said you always have that on your hand just in case things got bad. You could always like pawn it.
Wait, in the marriage?
Yes. Your father's mother said that. She said you could always, when things go bad, like you can have that, like to buy food and stuff, like if you needed it, like. She always encouraged like an engagement ring. She said, but
what would he be sacrificing? Why do I gotta pawn my ring?
Right?
To feed us.
Girl, that's what I said. Times did go bad. I took her advice. That was a match.
I'm sorry, guys. Don't yell at me. Like, so no, they're not yelling at me. But some people placed an order before they saw these ones, and they're like, they wish I would have shown them before. I'm sorry. These are Santiago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Sit down.
One thing about J-Lo and Halle Berry, they will let them go
They sure
hunting.
will.
They say bye real quick.
Take
I mean,
a page.
as they should,
Take
though,
a
right?
page. Yes.
As they should.
A wireless charger. Yes, I know, right? They have so many. I seen one by Otter, like it's a great big circle. Then you can put like a lot of different devices on it. But of course, it's like money. Like you buy the system, and then you can add. So then everybody in the family, they make it like so catchy. Everybody in the family gets like the disc. So then you'll have your own. Like Adam will have his, Spencer will have his. Like everybody has like their own, and they can like put their devices on that. But that's sort of getting costly. I'm like, are they kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I definitely. That's what I need, a wireless one.
Ari, pick your poison in like 2 seconds. See, I told you, girl. I said the people will remind us to do pick your poison,
I
right?
that game, girl.
I was like, oh, I gotta grab my pick your poison cards. You were like, oh. And I'm like, no. I'm like, the people like it. I'm like, watch, someone's gonna ask for it. Ari,
there's
girl.
the someone,
girl. But wait, where's something? Hold on, I just saw something.
So they broke
oh yeah,
up.
sorry. KJ. What do you guys? Cause we talked about this. What do you think about the guy that proposed to his girl with 5 rings, so that she could choose her ring? They hopped out the plane, the helicopter, and he had 5 rings for her to choose from.
Like what scale?
I'm so like indecisive.
5?
Like I feel like I would need more. I feel like just take me to a jewelry store.
Yeah, I hate variety. You know,
like,
I get
just
overwhelmed.
take me to a store.
I don't like choices. Like once I start seeing like things with like a lot of different choices, then it starts making me second guess what it was really about to begin with. You know, it's like
I like the fact that he let her choose of sorts, even though it was only from 5. But like it makes me nervous that like a man is gonna shop for my ring, not even if he knows what I like I still want to pick my own engagement. I want to pick what I'm gonna be wearing.
What do you do with the 4 other ones?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
Were they on rent?
But like I want to pick my ring. I don't want him to say like, "Will you marry me?" It's not exact. It's not what I want. Like it's not like
right.
that's. Is there anything? Well, I'm sure there's worse things than that.
Is there
but
anything wrong with that? Like,
and then what if you don't like it? Do you?
Why is it like when you see like love stories on TV and the woman's crying and she's just like, oh my god, I can't believe, of course I'll marry you. Like, did she not have any say in that? Was it really a surprise? And did he really have good taste? Like, did she? Like,
I mean, the rings were pretty, but like,
yeah.
Why? What? Not saying why 5, but if he was gonna let her choose, why not just take her to a store and let her pick her ring? What was?
Are we so controlling? Like I don't know. Is that controlling?
I want to pick my own ring. If I'm gonna be wearing it forever, like for the rest of our lives, I want to pick my ring. Even if I take like the guy to the store like all the time, the whole time we're together, like hey, I like that kind of ring and that kind of, but like still by the time we get around to engagement, like I don't know what my taste will be. Like I want to pick my own ring. Like,
you can't keep up that level of extravagance. Don't start. One is plenty, right? Don't try to be impressive.
What ring does the guy propose to you with?
I take them all. I can't decide.
What ring does the guy? Well, I guess if he's on his knee with the ring, you put it on your finger. But then from there, what happens if it's not?
I know. If it's not one that you like, then what is? I know. Because you always see these fairy tale proposals on TV, all the love stories, all that, you know, and women are crying and all that. They're so surprised. Do they never have any say in it? Did he really just go to the store and have wonderful taste and knew what she wanted and it was just like the perfect ring? Because to me, is it just me, like, am I just such a horrible, horrible person? I'll own it. That I would just be like, oh, like, it would be lackluster because in my mind, the wheels are turning like, all right, this is nice. Like, okay, so I finally got to get down the aisle, but like, how can I turn this ring in? Like, how can I, like, what can I do about this ring? What can I do about this ring?
I mean, I feel like a guy shouldn't get mad at that. Like, don't take it.
Don't
take it personally.
They do.
Like, it's something I'm gonna wear. Like, yes, of course I want to marry you, but it's something. It's a piece of jewelry that I'm gonna be having on my finger to show our union. I want it to be my style. Is there anything wrong with that?
No, there's plenty wrong with that because they get mad quick. Yeah.
Usually they ask her best friend what she likes. So if a guy asked you what I like, would you know what to tell them?
Absolutely.
You know what I like?
I think. No, you have to like refresh my memory. I think you want
I don't know what I want.
No, you did. I thought you wanted like
at one time I wanted No. I said an emerald cut at one point. I never said a princess cut. Like woo!
I'm already messing up. I know. You know, I was like brutally honest and it wasn't appreciated.
So see, Callie Nola wants to be surprised.
Oh, so that's sweet and romantic. That's nice.
But for me, I don't feel like my like proposal will ever be like something where I'm just like, ooh, like surprised because like marriage is something we would have talked about.
Yeah, and
kids
you
and
had
everything
that ring for a while.
Yeah, so it's not gonna be like, oh, you want to marry me? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna know
Because
he wants to marry me, and then when he doesn't, it's like, oh, here we go. Like, all right.
Like, I wasn't a jewelry person, so the only jewelry that I wore was my wedding ring and my engagement ring. So
ring should be a joint effort.
That's what I think.
I think
because
so.
you're the one wearing it.
Right.
Yeah.
What are they wearing? A singular band? Like little thing? Like ours has like, well, it depends on what people get. But like I know I want mine to have a little diamond on it.
Yeah.
But I'm such like I'm such a gold jewelry person, but I want my ring to be white gold.
Right.
I don't want to wear a gold ring. Like I want a white gold ring, even though typically my jewelry is gold. Like I have gold rings, and I'm like gold. I don't like wearing silver, or anything that looks like silver. But I think that white gold will look better with the diamond than me to them like gold would. I want to. I don't know. I want white gold.
I can see that. Yeah.
So.
I want to be surprised. My ex and I picked our rings. Okay.
See, Essie, that's the wave I'm on. She said my husband and I were in agreement with going and browsing closer to when he was planning to propose. So he was cool, yeah.
Yeah, we went to the New York Diamond District, and I went down there, and I had to say in full say after like about a huge blow up like the week before, because I was just honest, and I just said, because we went to go see his brother and sister-in-law, and she had a ring that I didn't want. I'm like, you know that ring that she had? That's what I don't want. Got mad. He got mad.
Erin said Shelly's Curls took her ring back and her husband didn't have a problem with it. Yeah, because I know she has two rings. She wears like one here and one here. She has like two. One I think she said she got fixed. And I don't know. She does have two engagement rings though. Okay. And like, I'm like, cool. Her husband's energy though is goals, because like the way she decorate that house, like, it's her like she decorates and he has no problem with, like, that's the energy I'm looking for. Like, let me decorate the house.
Yes. Unproblematic.
Unproblematic. Like how I want to decorate the house. Let me, like, it's, even though it's both of our space, but I feel like just let me decorate the house. Like if I want to keep moving stuff, like let me do, like, I feel like someone who's all like, if like he wants a bright red rug and we have like modern decor, like, I don't want a bright red rug and a red leather couch and like, I don't know. You have to find someone that vibes with you, I guess. Right. You know, like, or
someone that doesn't sweat the small stuff.
That does, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone that doesn't sweat the small stuff.
Right.
Because it is like, you do feel like it's kind of like your space, but I guess maybe things are different, like it's more modern, because I felt like I was very
he's super chill, unbothered. That's what he seems like. It's so cool. I love it, because like she's always decorating, and I think one time she addressed it, I think in like a Q&A. People were asking like, does your husband have a say? Does he care? This and that. Like there's pink and like it's very girly like in her house, and she was just like he's not bothered, and that's so cool, because like, to me, it's like, why should he be? Like, the house is so, like, homey and just nice and warm when he comes home, and, like, just let a woman decorate the house. Why not?
Are they Harrell, right?
Yes, the Harrell. So Zoe Miller said, okay, so then are proposals not really surprises then if you're ring shopping? So in some cases, I guess no. Like, I don't think mine's not going to be a surprise. I don't think. And I don't know. What makes it a surprise? Like, is it shocking because you don't think the person's gonna marry you? What's surprising about a proposal with somebody you're serious with? Yeah. What's real talk, real question? What is surprising when someone asks you to marry them? Like, what's so surprising about that if it's something you've talked about and you're in a serious relationship? I wonder if,
like, the way the world is now, that we are just more knowledgeable, and like the games and the fakery and everything is like going out the window. You know, was it ever really a surprise? And if it ever really was, like now it's not like people have a say in stuff. So I think that if you're in a relationship and you're really in tune to the relationship, you can kind of have a feel for like when the proposal's coming. So I don't see how it could be a surprise at all. It's like, unless he just met you and then like the next week he's like getting down on his knees. Like,
so it's like, so Bree said, I mean, you don't know the date and time, so it would be a surprise. Okay.
The date and time of the proposal.
The date and time of the proposal. So if we say, okay, hey, we know we want to get married between now and sometime, I guess, in life, and then you decide to do it, you know, 6 months from now, and you take me out to dinner and I'm not prepared for it, then it's kind of like, oh, you decided to do it today. Like, okay. Like, so I guess that's the surprise part of it. Okay, maybe like the actual day, but like you knew that was the guy, like you guys have been dating for forever. And then like, right, to me, you know it's gonna be him. Like the excessive tears. Now, is it tears of happiness, like, oh my gosh, or like, is it the, oh my gosh, we're getting married, he decided to marry me? Like women who like screw all their makeup up and have their nose running, like hard down crying. Is it because we're getting married, or because you're shocked that you're getting married, or what's that emotion that causes the hyperventilating and the
You didn't see it
all
coming.
of that, like, you didn't see it coming kind of thing. What is it? What is it? Like,
I don't know.
Because you didn't see it coming, or you didn't think it would happen, or something. I mean, if I were like, say, like Kate Middleton, who waited like 10 years for a proposal, maybe I'd be crying too, because I waited that long. That's a long time, and you waited all that time for like 10 years for a proposal. Now, he's gonna marry me now after 10 years. But other than that, what's with all like the hyperventilating and the freaking out,
dropping
like
to the ground,
the dropping to the ground, the running. I love proposal videos, like the running away and the coming back and the running away and the coming back.
All right, I know.
These are called bivins.
Or like, shut up. Like can you imagine that in a video? Like, can you imagine?
We saw someone's proposal video and they were like, it was really like it was just a lot of cursing and just bustedness. Like
it just was like, wow. Like, stop. Like, settle down, or like you might be backing out.
Right?
You know?
Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, some wait a long time where he changes his mind, decides to wait. I think it's the shock. I started sweating ugly when I was surprised at the baby shower. Proposal was bunk? What's bunk? I tried to understand the yelling and the crying, but like, question mark. She's crying because she doesn't like the ring. When I see women fall out and cry over the proposal, I cannot, but do you, boo?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I totally understand being like, oh my god, like, I'm sure I'll have like the, oh my gosh, like, yeah, like, like, go ahead, yes, put it on, like, sure. But like, and then I know probably pictures are coming next, so let me not like cry, like, mess the makeup up, like, but like the hard down, like, falling to the ground, running and crying and running and the fall, like, I mean, I guess everybody's situation is different, so I'm just like, what part of it is the surprise? But I guess someone said the date and time. If you have talked about marriage with someone you're serious with, you don't know the date and time, so maybe at that point it's surprising, like, oh, he chose today to do it. Like, okay, cool.
Okay.
But
maybe. I'll buy that.
The cinematics of it all is just too much sometimes.
Seriously, I can't do that.
The theatrics.
It's so cringy.
I saw a video on TikTok one time, a guy proposed, well, it wasn't a proposal. I thought it was because her theatrics were so much. Turns out it was a promise ring. Turns out she was like wailing and wheezing and wailing and like I was laughing. I was like, oh my gosh. And then like turns out it was a promise ring.
Girl, that's somebody that feel
like,
appreciated.
I was like, oh, all of that? Oh, okay. Have you ever seen a proposal and the girl be like, no? No, but a guy I used to work with when I worked at the grocery store like years ago, he said like he was in a long-term relationship and he asked the girl to marry him and she said no, and like the relationship ended. And I had never heard of somebody proposing and being like denied, and like he was like a real life person who was like, yeah, he got on his knee for his longtime girlfriend and she said no. I was like how do you move past that? I guess you don't, right? Unless like you ask her why, like why don't you want to marry me, and maybe they can work through something that needs to be worked through. She's not ready to get married. Didn't Barack Obama say he proposed to Michelle a few times? Was that true? Like some people.
That's like, how do you come back from that? Basically, it's over at that point.
I know KJ, all the junk I'm talking. She was like, I can't wait to see Tay's proposal. She might end up snot crying. Like,
right?
You were like, roll the live footage. What'd she say? Pull up the receipts.
Yeah. How do you come back from that? If the person says no, then just go back dating? That makes no sense. Like, it's over basically. If he tries to propose and you say no, it's over, because then all right, well, I'll take my ring back, and then you just go on from it's gone too far at that point.
So Lionel, or someone goes out of their way to do a fantastic proposal, white horses, airplane, banners in the sky, secretly invites family and friends out of town. Yeah, I feel like a proposal like that, like one I witnessed that was like a Zoom proposal where like because of like COVID, you know what's going on right now, like everyone couldn't be there, so he did it like virtually on the screen. Like she walked in and all her family and friends were like on their giant TV screen on Zoom, and like that's special.
Yeah,
like, I'm sure they talked about marriage, but to actually see how he laid it out, maybe that makes you super emotional, like you went through all of this for me, kind of thing. Maybe because I mean I was sitting there crying, I was like, oh my god, it was so beautiful, like the thought that goes into that. Everybody couldn't be there, and you had them all when she didn't even know. He's like, your family and friends. She's looking around like, where? And then there they are, like all these people on the screen. Like it was. So maybe that part of it. You're right. Maybe how it's done is where like the thought, the emotion comes from.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about public proposals? I don't think I have an opinion. Like, if you want to get down on a knee in a restaurant, okay.
Yeah, as long as like you are on the same page. Like, I don't want a public proposal as manipulation. Like, you think like I wouldn't say no because you have me out here exposing me, and that I wouldn't dare have the nerve to say it. Like a manipulation, like kind of like a nudge, so that you'll get your way. Like, no, if I know it's coming and all of that, I would be surprised and it would be nice. But I'm not one about spectacles. You know, I don't think it needs to have all of that.
KJ is on one tonight. She said I told one of my exes when I was with him that he better not propose, talking about he didn't go to work because it was hot outside. I couldn't marry that hot mess.
Right?
What? You're not going to work because it's hot? What? That's funny. See, you got to look at these things.
Seriously. Red flag, red flag. Yeah.
But yeah, no, Lionel just made a really, really good point. Maybe it's the how they do it. And then I think Zoe Miller just asked, is how your partner proposes to you a big deal for y'all?
I wouldn't think it would really
how they do it.
No, some people really put a lot of as they say, like they put a lot of store by that. Like, yeah, no, you know, I'm all about like.
You know, honestly, I don't know. I don't want to oh my God, I was getting ready to say I don't want to downplay my romantic side at all.
Yeah, you're very romantic. You would love
because
that.
I'm going to say yeah. Not saying I want some whole big shebang with helicopters and 5 rings, but something that they know would mean something to me. I don't know what that would look like, but they know me well enough to know how, like, however they do it would mean something to me. Then yeah, I would say yeah, how they do it matters.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, maybe I'm thinking he's taking me out to dinner, and it's just, like, me and him going out to dinner, next thing you know, he's on his knee, but then I look around, and you're sitting in the table in the corner or something, and, like, you were there, so, I don't know, like, to witness it, or something that means something to me, so, like, I don't know.
Thought behind.
Joe Biden proposed to Jill 7 times. What?
Wow. A flash mob proposal?
Oh, yeah, probably not that, but I'm not, like, dancy and showy like that, but...
I mean, I guess all the stuff leading up to getting married, like finally, you know, it'll all be over eventually. You have to get down to some serious business, like paying them bills, like living life. Like, people put so much stock into all of that stuff, but you know, but you have to maintain the marriage after that. You know, that's the most important thing, the relationship. I think there's just so much behind all of this stuff, and it's not like insignificant. If that means something to someone, then that's excellent.
Yeah.
But you have to put just as much stock into the marriage. Once you've gone down the aisle and the wedding and all that, all the dresses and flowers and all that you want, you eventually all get to the same point where now you have like a lifetime with this person, and you have to work on your marriage. Marriage is work. All right, and so that's where you lead up
Karen.
to. Hi, Karen.
Thank you. Right.
And sometimes it gets so much cloudiness up front because it's like a never-ending party, never-ending celebration. Yeah. And
so what would you guys do if you were marrying someone and you wanted like a small ceremony, but they have a large family? Like, how do you navigate that? How do you navigate that? Like, you know, like certain generations, people had like 10 siblings or 12 siblings or like whatever. Like, say like someone's mom is like one of like 12, and like then they're like all their kids. Like, how do you navigate that?
How do you pick and choose for the guest list?
Who gets to come?
That's a good point.
Because like, say like again, like somebody's mom is, you know, one of 12, and you grew up with all those family members, like, and like them and like all your 12 aunts and uncles, and then all their kids, which would be your cousins, all your first, and then you got like, how do you navigate that? But you want something small, but they have a large. How do you even make it small? If their families, you know what I'm saying? How do you navigate that?
Anybody with experience with that? They want their family there. They should be able to invite their family. Okay.
But then once it like, but what if like,
just so the piece of a big party.
What if the family doesn't like really know you? Like, see, my thing is that like plates are expensive, catering food and flowers and tables and name card and like things for weddings can spiral very quickly, and it's like I feel like I'm paying for strangers. I want like people at my wedding who can appreciate the relationship and who know us. You know, like, why am I gonna pay $100 for a plate of cold steak, like for someone that doesn't know me who brought a dish towel as a wedding gift? Like,
I don't know whether it's just our family and that's unfortunate because it's just the way like the makeup of our family is. I'm sure we're not the only family like that, but it's there's just not kind of like definitely we know the family, we know relatives, we know cousins, aunts, uncles, and all that, but were the bonds there really growing up that you would want them at your wedding?
Yeah.
One day, like maybe perhaps I would because maybe I'm even closer, but you guys are even far removed. Like I'm sure we're not the only family, but like you don't even know like all of your cousins, and so it's like that, and so it's very difficult to start gathering up people for the guest list,
right?
Because it's just that in our family, like you just really kind of like were raised like that on both sides, your mother's side and your father's side. So who do you have sitting out there?
Someone said a private ceremony. A private with a large casual party later is becoming more common. But see, even the large casual party, again, I'm paying to party with people who don't know me. Like, and know us. Like, could they really be happy? Like, I don't. Is that weird? Like,
well, like you're thinking like moving forward, like they would know you. Maybe moving forward, you would want to get to know that person's family. Like your experience in the past has been that you didn't get to know families and stuff, but maybe now like that's something that you might be thinking of, and that's something you might want to move towards, that you want to do.
Right. Because like weddings are expensive, and people start reaching, like they start reaching back to high school best friends who they haven't talked to in like 10 years. Like, hey, I'm inviting you to my wedding. Like to me, that's just people with Manny who want to fill seats. Like, because that like, why would you pay for someone you haven't talked to in 10 years to come to your wedding? Like, no.
Stream the wedding.
Stream the wedding.
I feel like this is a red flag. Bingo. Yeah. Well, that works. Sandy Sparkles, that work.
Okay, Brie. All right, you're right.
What'd you say?
I'm not marrying myself. So she said, take the relationship out of it and then look at it differently. Maybe it's someone special to them,
right? Who
want to see them get married, even if they don't know you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I received that.
Yeah, exactly. But if there's too many of that, they all know the person, they don't know you. Like, why didn't it? If it meant that much to that person, and it's that special to the person that you're going to marry, why don't they know about you? So that's another question. See, that's the way I would look at it. I'm like, so it means that much to him that he wants it on the guest list, but they don't know you. How can it be that special? How, like, right there to me, red flag, problematic. Why is it a secret friendship?
Have a destination wedding, it will be cheaper. Why is that? How is that? How are destination weddings cheaper? Because people ain't gonna want to pay for the plane ticket to go. Only the real people will go. Want to pay for the plane ticket? See, I'm not even gonna be playing with our side of the family like that because they won't go.
I know.
Ain't nobody getting on a plane. Like nobody's doing that.
Only a few will come. Right.
You get to see who's really real and who really not real.
Who
getting on a plane.
Right.
People don't want to spend money.
Right. Yeah, no, destination
But
weddings.
if you have it at the local church, everybody want to come and come to the reception afterward.
Yeah.
For the plates.
The plates, girl.
The plates.
Tripping a nice honeymoon.
I know. I always said I wanted something like so small.
You did.
Like really, 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 really small. And just take the money to build our house and like a nice space, and that's what I would like. Because basically like you're like I'm paying for like a party, but like it honors the day. I'm like I only want to get married once, so like I want to honor the day as well. But
yeah, no, that's a tough time. Like but that's definitely where the compromise starts. That's when you both kind of like that's how like you're getting married. You're a couple now, so you have to each have some give and take. Like you're the bride, yes, but you're not like running the whole show. Like just because you don't want somebody there, or you question like who's on his guest list, like that's where the problem's going to start, because it can't be that way. It's not just your voice.
right.
You have to kind of listen to what the other person's saying too.
Me too, like 40 people or less. 40? That's easy. Even that's a lot of people to make.
Girl, stop.
40? Girl, is that a lot of people, 40? 40 people at a wedding?
For us it is.
Okay.
Yeah. How fun. I low-key want to get married at Disney World. Or
That's so fun.
Beach under a beautiful tent. Yeah.
I would love that. I wish we had like a nice backyard. Like I would love like a little flowers in my hair skipping through a field.
I've seen that though before, where they can be invited to the party but not the wedding. But then I've seen reverse where they can only get invited to the
wedding
because
and not the party.
Free. You can go to church for free,
yeah,
but not the party. Like people get so offended, like if you don't get an invitation to both,
But I mean, honestly, like, why would I want to like looking at a person like, right? Why would I want to sit up there and watch you get married and then like I can't come to the reception?
Right.
Why can't I come to the reception? Like,
I know.
why am I gonna get up, put on a dress and some heels and go watch you walk down the aisle, and then it's like, all right, thank you so much for watching me get married, but you're not coming to get the plate and the DJ and drinks. Like, you're not coming to that.
Because, girl, there's something they're called respect and honor, and you're there to honor the person. Like, it could be, say for argument's sake, it could be somebody at your job, okay? You're not going to be there maybe mixing with all their family and stuff because it's not like that kind of a work relationship.
Oh,
but you still kind of want to honor the fact that
you guys
you're
are like
there.
opening my mind to things, right? Because there's I think there's a teacher at work who's getting married. Like, we're cool work friends, and I could totally, like, if she invited me to her wedding, I could totally sit, but like as far as to go dance with her relatives, like I don't know even really like know her like that to be at her reception. So okay, I could see that.
It's like respect.
It's
like building relationships.
I'm learning tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
It's building relationships, and so you're doing something like that's distant like that. Employees. Who else can I think? But I think when it starts coming to the couple themselves and different family members, long lost cousins, aunts, uncles, whatever that you don't know about, but then they want to fill the church with them. Like, that's problematic to me, because why don't you know about them, and why are you not being introduced? And it's just starting a pattern for the marriage, to me. And
what about a reception without a full dinner? What about a dance with cake and punch? I like that. Cupcakes. My uncle paid $60K for both of his daughters' weddings.
Each? Together, either way, it's a lot.
I mean, I love watching 4 weddings. My name is, Bethany, and my wedding budget is $75,000. Like, I love listening to their budgets.
We got married in the courthouse, and Kim Gregory said, "Yeah, hello, that's right."
My brother proposed where their first date was. That's nice. Each daughter, cute. Each girl, each girl.
Wow.
He got many.
Each. Some people seriously prepare for that, like for a lifetime. When the baby is born, whatever, they plan for that. They put money away, and they really plan for that. Some people plan for college, some people plan for both. But sometimes the weddings, that means a lot to people, and people get highly offended. To me, it's a blessing. Don't invite. Like, I'm glad. Like, I don't want to go there. I told y'all I love, the P word. Okay, I'm not trying to be at every event. So
Karen says, I don't mind at all going to ceremony only. In fact, prefer that holy part. Don't need another electric slide experience with people I don't know.
There you go. Yeah. Because sometimes you just kind of you don't know it that day, but when you're home bored, then the wheels start turning. Well, so-and-so there, hey, like you say to your new husband, well, so-and-so at the wedding, now you're getting mad because you're bored, now you're mad, like you got all this money in front of you, you got to pay for this wedding, and now you're starting to go through the checklist, who came, who honored you, who didn't, so, if you get invited and you're even really good acquaintances, I think it's just proper and respectful.
Okay.
So, you invite it, you should try to make the effort to go.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right, yeah, a small wedding and a nice honeymoon.
Leah Butler made my order with Z-Lul. Thanks to MADCURLS for bringing this company to my attention. Yay! Anybody else place any orders with Z-Lul tonight?
Who did?
Our code is good for 15% off until midnight, and then it'll go back down to 10% off. So who pays for weddings now? Is it the couples, or is it still on the parents?
I think
parent.
Girl. It's probably the way we always kind of do everything. Just the way our family operates, I think it would be the couple. Everybody chip in. If I saw about something really you had your eye really on something that you wanted, then I would try to do that. I think it might be a joint effort, but couples nowadays seem like they want to do it. There was a time where it was on the bride, but I don't really know if it's like that anymore. I don't know.
Renee said, I know a couple who are still paying for their wedding when they separated and subsequently divorced. It was such a circus, 13 bridesmaids.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my grandmother always said the bigger they are, the quicker they fall.
Isn't it the bride's family traditionally?
Traditionally, absolutely, yeah.
Was it Lori? Get that checkbook ready.
But there was another half there.
Right.
Cha-ching.
All right, make sure he gets his checkbook too, right?
Everyone
blow the dust off checkbooks.
That's right. Get the checkbook ready. But you're so considerate. Like, you really don't break the bank. I would be showing you, like, Mom, you don't have to, like, spend that on that. You know, I might take you, just, like, let me just have my moment. You just, like, let me just, like, get the, like, you really are very, should I say, is it frugal? You just love sales and deals. It's just...
Listen, this wedding talk is all LoriAnne's fault, because we were talking the other day about a wedding and she got all choked up, and like I'd always said I used to say I wanted a Rip Kingdom Come wedding, and then like I changed my tune completely and said basically I just wanted to be me and the groom at the courthouse, like that's it, like I want something really small and I want us to spend our money like on an apartment and a house and just that or whatever, like building our space. That's what I wanted. I didn't want flowers and dresses and roses and just paying for all that. I didn't want all that. And then we were talking about wedding and you got all choked up just thinking about it. I was like, Ma, like, does a wedding mean something to you? Like, am I taking something from, like, an experience from you? Like, you seeing, like, your only daughter get married, like, am I, like, does that mean something to you? Now it's been, like, the wheels have been turning, basically, in my head ever since about weddings, like, and what I want with a wedding. Because, like, you only get one unless you get married a few times, but, you know, it'll be, like, my first and my last, hopefully, and...
Whatever you like, I love. You know, if you want a big wedding, I would support that idea, and of course probably have to financially help chip in with that. If you don't, I support however you want it, because it's your life, it's your future, it's how you want to spend your money, and like how you plan it. It's not like my day, it's not my wedding, so however you want, I'm like there to support you. It really wouldn't matter to me. But the other day when you asking me like something, how it went, something about the
receptions, how like they say like, you know, introducing like for the first time so and so, and you were saying how they introduced the wedding party too, and I was like, wait, like I don't ever remember seeing that, like them saying, okay, like, you know, groomsmen, bridesmaid so and so, and then groomsmen, bridesmaid like so and so, best man and best women.
I know, I'm such a storyteller.
I don't remember
love
that
like
weddings.
I love the pomp and circumstance. I like basically like pulling names out the air, and I'm like, so for instance, like you know, you'll be like, so this is like Taylor's cousin Stephanie from like Connecticut, and like and escorting her in will be like, say, you know, her fiance, you know, like Ronald or whatever, and then like everybody will clap, the doors will open, everybody will clap and all that, so they all like come in. This is the way like I've seen receptions, and then finally when everybody's in, they're all sitting there, they're like, everybody want to see like the new couple, and they're like, no, like it's like fun at the reception, and like, oh, you want to see the new couple, like interested for the very first time, and when I said that, I got cracked, girl, you'll start me crying again when I said that. Girl, it's too late.
She cried when she gets to this part. She starts crying.
I know, like,
and I'm like, why are you crying?
I'm like, it's just for the first time. Like, you and your husband would come out, so like that's a lot. It's late. Put me to bed, girl. God, you know how I get. And every time
every time we have a Zelo collab, we're crying on live, like. But guys, see, I wanted a small wedding until this.
I do want you to have. I want whatever you want, but when I was telling, I hook myself up. So I'm such a fabulous storyteller, girl. So when I get to,
so funny.
I know, girl. I know. What are you gonna do with me?
I have no idea. Put you in the loony bin, probably. So funny. I can't even.
And then we started off with your silly picture.
Oh my god.
You know, the haunted bride.
Yeah. Girl, you're so funny.
You made me tell the story.
But whenever she gets to that part, which I've never seen before, and see, she did it again.
I know.
So I'm like, so you don't want me to do something quick and just be like, hey, we got married at the courthouse.
No, because if you did, I mean, because I raised you and you make wonderful decisions.
Zoe, of course.
So, yeah.
Would I take you dress shopping? Like, with me? Like, yeah, of course.
Of course. The Haunted Bride, right? You guys, who was here in the beginning? So, Tay and the Haunted Bride. Where's your crazy picture, girl?
Oh, I gotta find it again. Where is it? Girl, I can't even with you. I gotta put you to bed.
I know.
Like, I cannot.
But I think it's how much I love you. I think it's the memories. There's Tay as the bride.
It's the lunatic bride.
I know, she was like a Looney Tune.
Can you see the face?
Like the determined face. Like, you have a proposal and he is not getting away.
Yep.
So cute, so sweet.
I look so crazy.
Your little smile,
I look
so sweet.
So crazy.
No, it's just I just love you so much, and I know that
Zoe,
you would be...
she didn't want to go with you? She said had to ask my mom and said no. She didn't want, would you take LoriAnne dress shopping with you? Yeah. Oh, wedding dress sponsor. Okay.
Right? And now we're doing all this watch. We're going to have all kinds of bridal things coming up.
Right.
And, yeah.
I think you would have your own guest room suite in Tay's house. That goes without saying. We've already discussed that. I was like, whoever I'm with has to understand, like, the situation and, like, my relationship with my mom and, like, our life and that kind of thing. So, like, and I feel like whoever that is would understand that. So, yeah, that kind of thing goes without saying.
You're so sweet.
Girl, bust it.
I know. She's really, really special. And she just... I like the way I raised her. She's a strong woman. And she has, like the spirit of me. Nothing intimidates her. So, the other day when we went... Can we say the word? You know...
Oh, shots in arms.
Shots in arms. Okay, we say that. So I went there, and everybody knows I struggle with my mobility. And so when I got there, you drove me, and you and Doggy waited in the car, and I went in, and you, I think, like, let them know you're there. You have an appointment, and then you go in, and oh my God, it was just like so daunting because the double doors open. It's like an auditorium. It's like a gymnasium, like at a high school. Like, oh my gosh. And the floors, because of my equilibrium, because of the MS, because like the lights and all of that, like immediately I'm just dizzy, I'm just off, okay, my walking is off. So the first person at the door, I just said, I cannot like walk across the gymnasium, like I need to go to the first like nurse's booth right there and have it done there. So they said, okay, so they let me sit right there. The moment I sat down, they ran out of the injections, so they said, but I mean, what's so simple to most people, to me, is just impossible. It's daunting. So I just saw how people were jumping up and like going across, or like just so easily, casually moving around, because of course they don't have issues with mobility, but I do. So I'm just sitting there watching how everyone's just freely getting it, and they're just jumping up and walking out the door, and I'm thinking, like, I'm counting steps. I'm thinking, how long is it going to take me? Like, how long am I going to stay upright? Like, it's difficult. So when I got there, they said they had no more. They said, you could just go over there to the next booth, and but because she wasn't there when she first heard that I couldn't. So I said, ma'am, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to walk across the gymnasium. I said, I can't. I said, I have mobility issues. So she said, oh, okay, then you just sit here. And then they said that they would bring the injection to me. And so they did. So after that, I did that. Then they told me, okay, now you just go sit down over there. To say just go sit down over there, that's a big deal for me. Like, to just sit down, because now I've got to get up. I've got to wait for the room to stop spinning, and then I've got to kind of like take one step. So I'm sitting there waiting. Guys, remember I said I was like ready to go to sleep. The moment I got it, I just felt like super tired. And I'm thinking, so then they said to me, oh, so now just go make your appointment. Here it goes that word again, just go make your appointment for the next time. And when I looked at where I had to go, it was like across the gymnasium again. And I just couldn't. So at this point, I texted Tay, and I said, I don't probably think you can even come in because of the whole, you know, what we're going through. So I said, they probably won't even let you in. Like, you know, I don't know. So next thing I know, it was like I was like in a desert, and a glass of water had been handed to me. There she was standing in front of me. Like, she's just like really my everything. She's just always there, always knows what to do, just so authoritative, just so like not bad, no big deal. So I'm like, oh my God, like I really could not believe, like she's like my legs, she's like my arms, like she's like everything for me, and I couldn't believe it. So she's like, come on, I get it. Like, she was like, I got you. She's not embarrassed. She'll take me. She'll hold my hand. She'll like hold my arm. She'll support me that way. She was like, what do you need? I'll take your pocketbook. She's so little like herself. You know, she'll take my pocketbook. She'll do all of that. It's getting late. I'm getting teary-eyed. I can't do it.
Girl,
this is the last story I'm telling. So I'm getting tired now. I'm getting teary-eyed, crybaby-ish, okay? But like it means everything to me. So she's like, I'll go make the appointment. So then she went over there, made the appointment, and then like we held hands, and then she helped me out to go to the car. But what's simple for most people, it's not for me. And I was just so happy that she was there. I'm like, how did you get through?
Remember this the next time you get snippy with me, girl. I'm like, remember you was crying on live, appreciating me the other night, girl. Remember that? Keep that energy right there.
I'm like, who heck, yeah. But it meant everything to me because she's just there for me. She's not embarrassed at all. You would think I don't know how other I wouldn't be for my mother, but I just, she's so little. She's never embarrassed, and she just takes my hand. She doesn't care what it looks like. You know, two of us just like walking, holding hands. She didn't care, you know. And I just thought she just never makes me feel embarrassed. about my disability, my mobility. She takes her time. She slows way down. We're at a snail's pace, and she's just never embarrassed to keep pace with me, telling me to take my time. It's never too much time. She's never too busy. But that just was like a lot. Like there's certain things that really like mean a lot, and that meant a lot because it was an ordeal to begin with, and just to think what was so simple to other people, like just go over there or just do this or just sit here, you know. And I'm thinking, it's not, don't use the word just, because it's not a just for me. To me, it is everything. For me to even get from the car to sit down in that seat, you know, was a big deal. And I guess at some point I'll have like to cross over, you know, to like maybe a wheelchair or something. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know once I'm in, will I ever get out? I feel like I should just keep pushing, no matter how slow I walk, to just keep pushing. So I feel like once I end up in a wheelchair, like I'll never get out again. You know, I don't know. Or maybe it's just like a bad day. Some days are worse than others, and that was a pretty bad day. Or certain atmospheres are worse than others. So gymnasiums, grocery stores, like big floors, big lights. You know, Target's fine.
Because you have the little red carriage.
Yes, and there's spending to be done. No, but like the certain atmospheres, it's just to me a little bit easier. Even though like Target has the lights, I don't know what it is, but definitely that gymnasium was huge. Just big open spaces. It's just me here, like no cane, no wheelchair, just me on my own two legs. My equilibrium gone, and by myself. And how in the world by myself am I going to get from point A to point B? And when you showed up, I just couldn't. I'm like, how did you're like? I just told them that my mother's in there and she needs help. She has problems with mobility, and you had them babysit doggy.
Yep, I said because my dog's right here in the car because I was parking in the first handicap space. So there was two. There was like a cop and there was somebody else, and I was like, you know, I need to. I was like, go in. My mom has mobility issues. She needs me. I was like, but my puppy's in the car. I'm like, can you just keep an eye on him? He's right there. And he was like, oh, he's like, yep, I'll watch him. And I was like, okay, thank you. And so I ran in, got you, came back out.
And like it's a lot of responsibility for you, you know. But you do think of that. You always think like we're a team, like we're a package deal, like. You know, that somebody has to understand that it will take a special person to understand, you know, that not that I'm a package deal, like I'm a grown woman and all that, but that they have to like honor and respect like what you're about, what means something to you, you know, and so I really appreciate that you're always cognizant of little old me.
Girl. Bust it.
Yeah, no, it's hard, but you're there.
Girl, you said you're getting tired and teary. Oh my gosh, it's 11. Guys, we do have to start wrapping up, and I have to put LoriAnne to bed. She's feeling extra sappy tonight. Totally not in character. Totally not in character.
I know, right? Only during the Z-Loop collab.
only during Z-Loop collab. So you got.
They're like, that's it. I'm done with them.
You don't get the tears.
Right, I know.
Next time you see them, you're like, oh, what are gonna be crying about tonight?
Thank you, KJ. I appreciate that. I believe in prayer. Oh, thank you.
Oh, guys.
Oh, Ari.
I love you guys too.
I know.
You guys are always here for us.
I know. But no, I enjoy like, you know, what we do here, because like where else could I like just sit and do that, like to look at me like you would never know unless I tell you. And I always tell you guys I'm very open about that, very transparent about my journey and you know, my struggles and stuff, because it's real. And I feel like at times, like, audience comes in because of me and the MS, and
yeah, I want to,
you know,
scroll back to this comment. So Swanky Footprint Property said, LA, I have MS too. My daughter is 17. It helps me out a lot. She goes to college next year. I'm already having anxiety. She helps me like Tay helps you.
Wow.
So she's going to college.
Because as I shared with you guys, like I enjoyed what we all were going through last year. Like I am very much of an introvert, whether, you know, people believe it or not. And so I don't reach out. My mother is just the opposite. My mother, the moment she gets to the house, she goes, okay, now Adam, Spencer, come on downstairs. Okay, now Adam, you go to the kitchen and get your grandmother a glass of water. Spencer, take these bags. I mean, my mother has no problem asking people 2-3 times over. Like, I'm just not like that. Like today I had to bring in that great big shelf. I lug that shelf upstairs by myself. Like whatever I feel like I can do, I can do. If I can't do it, then I just won't do it. Very rarely do I ask for help. Is it a pride thing? Is it, I don't know what it is, but I just am so uncomfortable asking for help. I feel like I'm imposing. I feel like I'm being a burden. And with you, like, I don't have to ask. Like sometimes you just know. You just pick up the slack. And I just so appreciate that.
Do you go?
I do, girl.
Okay. No, I believe you.
But no, I understand that. Like, you know, I always feel like you know, because I'm a Christian and I'm a believer, and I always feel like God will never leave me unprepared. So I understand like where you're coming from with your 17-year-old going to college, but I just feel like there's always like when one person I feel like leaves the situation, like there's like always somebody there, like just out the blue, like unexpectedly, like there's somebody there. So like, you know, with me and Doggy and like we getting that's a huge responsibility. And then now you started working and all that, but then you know what happened, and then like people, you guys are home more than you are gone, and then if you're not here, then like the attitude, there's always somebody here to help out, because Doggy's a hand packed full, you know, my little ESA dog.
Yeah, I was talking about getting another one this summer, and you humored me for a while until like you basically looked me in the eye like no, because you're looking to work full time as a teacher in the fall. You're gonna leave me here with 2 dogs, 1 a puppy. You're like, absolutely not.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, like the breed.
No.
It just is nonstop.
Thanks, Elu, for sponsoring our live stream tonight. Thank you. Listen, thanks, Lori and Taylor. Thanks, MADCURLS fam. Thank you for sponsoring our live stream.
See you soon.
Always a good time.
Always a good time, right? Yeah, our therapy sessions. When did I cry the last time I cried? Why did I cry the last time?
Because girl, I brought you on the channel, girl.
You gotta walk through that journey.
Yeah, you were like, you didn't forget.
You reached back.
Yeah, you bust our
you reached back, girl. No, you did reach back.
Yeah.
No, you really are very considerate, bro. I didn't know what I raised until I know what I raised. You know, you don't know what your kids can do until you see them do it. So no, I really do appreciate you. So I'm back to grave like I don't like, but I really do.
Girl, I know you do.
You
girl.
know I do.
Girl, I know. Girl, I know. Girl, this girl, great
do.
girl. Busted.
Like, you know, like there's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
I am.
You know,
Nothing you would do for me.
all
Girl,
that-
you give me your room decor.
I know you seriously come in and shop in my room.
The other day I needed new sheets, and like she gave me a whole Target bedspread with like sheets and shams and duvet covers and comforters, and she had like the Target bedding section in her closet, and I needed like a new setup, and I got a whole new like layout. I was like,
I know, if I buy things and I change my mind, and so whenever you want, like, I'm like, what colors do you like? What theme are you picking up? Oh, Lisa Powell. No, but I think I think it works both ways, and I'm just so thankful for you. You're sweet, baby, and I know it's a lot, you know.
girl, I'm a lot, girl.
Yeah.
You deal with my bustedness, girl.
Yeah, you know, I never thought like my life would end up like this. Like I'd be in my 50s, and like I have the spirit of me has so much more energy, and I want to do so much more, but I'm just simply not capable. No matter how much I try and push and all that. Who's that girl? Oh, the game.
Oh, Ari said no game night. I
Oh,
know.
bye.
I'm sorry. No, we always end with pick your poison. So let me, while you're talking, let me get some.
Okay.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone that shopped Zelul tonight. You know, they have supported us by sponsoring our live stream, and you guys support us and support them supporting us by shopping, and it all just means, everything means a lot.
Yeah.
So if you guys have bought some glasses, you know, from them tonight, that is awesome. You used our code. Thank you so much for supporting them and supporting MADCURLS. We love you guys.
Yeah. And no, we definitely appreciate our sponsors.
Find some good ones.
See, what's it? You see, I have an amazing boyfriend and friend circle, but she's my rock. Yep, because my mobility is my major issue. I'm going to Ohio to try Lemtrada. Okay, look at Dr. Foster on YouTube if you're interested. What, you have to go like to another state for that? Are you near Ohio? I've heard of it, but how many years have you had it? Okay, so some people signing off. Not all.
Okay. We're gonna do pick your poison. I'm just finding a few good ones. And we'll end the night with that. So hold on 1 second.
Oh, 7 hours away. Wow. MS for 20 years. Okay. Are you still considered relapsing and remitting? Oh, Torado said, I love your relationship.
Yeah, we did this one. Okay.
Found some good ones?
Yes, girl. Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry, girl. Okay. I gotta organize them again. I'm coming across ones we've already done.
Okay.
All right. So first one. All right.
Okay.
Pick your poison. If you're new, pick your poison. It's basically like a would you rather kind of game, but it's called pick your poison.
Okay.
All right. Pick your poison. Have the theft alarm go off every time you leave a store, even though you didn't steal anything, or get a nosebleed every time someone says your name.
Oh.
So like every store you walk into, you know, as you leave, beep, 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 like every single store, or every time someone says your name, you get a nosebleed.
Oh my gosh,
I'm gonna say the theft alarm because I'm like, you could search me, like I don't have anything, but that would get really annoying.
It would so humiliating.
That would get so annoying.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I would have to say the theft alarm. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
The theft. I'm seeing all the
Yeah,
theft
see,
alarm.
the theft alarm.
Because
Okay,
like you just
wow.
gotta tell them like, I don't have anything. I didn't take. You can check my receipts. You can check the bags. Like I don't have anything.
And you know nowadays, in all honesty, people don't even bother.
They don't, because the other night at Target, we were walking out. I heard beep, 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 and I'm like looking like, and I'm waiting basically for them to come down on us.
No help to be had. No one.
No one was bothered.
Nope. I wonder if it's because it happens so often that they're like, that's just like a false alarm. You know.
The question was, basically, would you rather have the theft alarm go off every time you leave a store, even though you didn't steal anything, or get a nosebleed every time someone says your name?
That's smart, but the people know before.
Like, look,
Yeah.
I'm jinxed. There's a hoax. There's something. I'm gonna set the. Didn't you do that with the coat?
Yeah.
It was like sewn in somewhere in the coat, and you were like, just so you know, like I have something sewn into this jacket, and it sets the alarm off.
I don't know what it was, but every store that I went into, oh, I know what it was. I had gone into a store and they forgot to take it out, and I was gonna have to go back to the store and have them take it off. But when I got there, I was taking my sweet time making my way over to the store. So before, say I had to go to Macy's, and before I got to Macy's, I was going to all the stores leading up to Macy's, and I was explaining to them that I was on my way to Macy's to get this off. But in the meantime, when I go into the store, it's gonna go off, and when I go back out, so when I was going to go back out, I'm like, it's gonna go off again. But it was horrible because it kept going off. I need to take my butt straight over to Macy's.
So I guess it would depend on what your name is, because some people's names probably don't get called that often. Like, how often do people say Lori? Like, if they said, well, I guess it depends on if people are talking to you. It doesn't matter how often people say it, depending on who's talking to you. Like, if I'm at work, people are saying Taylor left and right, teacher. So like my nose would be like gushing blood left. I couldn't have that.
Yeah.
But how often are people calling your name?
Yeah, I don't really get my name called that often. I don't
No?
think. Yeah, maybe in formal settings.
But like if Yami called and she'd be like, "Hi, Lori," and like,
my mother doesn't really call me. We call each other girl, like me and you do.
okay. I guess it would depend on the name. All right.
Okay.
Next question. Pick your poison. Be unable to distinguish between your dreams and reality, or have bed bugs infect your house once a year. I be having some intense dreams, so I don't like that. I guess it depends on if you're a dreamer. I wouldn't want be unable to distinguish between your dreams and reality.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I really don't remember my dreams.
But I don't want bed
You
bugs in my
dream and
bed.
then you remember.
I do.
Yeah, and then I had to always hear your dream played out like all the next day. I don't remember my dreams.
I do tell you my dreams, girl.
Yeah. I can't do bugs. No.
See, stuff she puts up with.
I had a dream.
Like, girl, last night I had a dream. Like,
right now. I can't decide.
I can't decide either. Even though bed bugs, that's awful.
Bugs
But
once a year.
I don't want to be like out of my right mind, not being able to distinguish between my dreams and reality.
Yeah, because that could be really intense.
Dreams, bed bugs are a nightmare to get rid of. Yeah, I guess I'd walk around a crazy.
Yeah. But it's so off-putting. You know, from what little I can remember. I mean, I still remember
did that happen
one
or didn't
when
that
I was in
happen?
first grade. Like, I really don't dream a lot, but or remember. But that one was like so nightmarish to me. Now that I'm an adult, it's still like kind of brings on like that fear that I had when I was like so young.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I always tell you, I don't know, something about popcorn. It was I was like a circus. Like I don't like
Something
I remember
about popcorn.
It was like bits and pieces of it I remember, but I was terrified of this dream.
Yeah.
And I could just remember remnants of it now, but no, so...
Yeah, guys, do you remember your dreams? I basically dream every night, and if the dream is really intense, I can remember it. Sometimes I wake up and I start to forget and I can't remember the dream, but other times, like, I feel like the dreams that I remember are important for whatever reason. Like, if I can remember a dream vividly, then it's something important that I should be remembering. But I dream every night, and I know I dream every night.
And they're so intense. Yeah, imagine although having
I hate the intense ones sometimes.
Night terrors, like some people have night terrors, like they're worse than nightmares.
Remember, I was saying that, and there was a time that I would have nightmares like every single night, like violent night, like I don't know, I was having nightmares, and I actually started falling asleep listening to gospel music, and that helped. Like I just had to play it in the room, like I was having really bad nightmares, and then it stopped, and then a few maybe years later it came back, and I'm like, I'm starting to have nightmares again, and like something about playing gospel music like makes it like go away. But
was that the first time you were away from home?
What? Actually, yes.
Yeah.
I was in California for a little bit, and I was having nightmares every night, and then I came back, and it was still kind of that's the first time it happened.
Okay.
And then it was something frequent, which I kind of started to get used to. I'm like, I guess this is just how I sleep at night, this and that. But it was awful. And like it happens every now and then, like on occasion, like just a typical like nightmare or whatever. But it was every single night I was having nightmares, like violent nightmares, and like violent things happening, like to me or my family. It was really bad, and I didn't know why it was happening. And I started praying before I went to sleep, and like listening to gospel music before I went to sleep, and like it did help, like over time, like definitely like the gospel music at night, just something else in the background, like I'm falling asleep too. But like it was bad. But
do you eat before bed? Casey Baker said.
Sometimes I'll have a snack, a little, water, apple juice, drink, like whatever, like not like drink as far as like alcohol, but like I'll drink something before I go to sleep, or water, juice.
Oh yeah, that sleep paralysis. That's
scary.
Horrible. That's very scary. Yeah, I've had that a couple times. But you're just kind of there like a victim, like but it's nothing like that I can remember other than you're just paralyzed. So it's horrible.
The crying dreams are awful. Those always give me migraines. Like if I'm like intensely crying in my sleep and I wake up, no. Dreams are no joke. Like if you're like a dreamer, you can remember your dreams, or you experience. Like I definitely experience dreams. Like some people I've talked to, like they're like, no, I don't remember my dreams. I don't dream at night. I know I definitely do.
I don't do scary movies either, and it's not because it shows up in my dream again. To me, it's something that shows up in my dream is the most fleeting thing during the day. I could see a bird fly by my window in my car, and that night that bird will be in my dream. Something like so obscure, but something that's really prominent. It doesn't show up in my dreams. But I don't like scary movies because it makes me uneasy, like
in your space,
in my space, like moving around my house. Yeah. Now that you guys know, like I'm here, like alone, like with my kids, of course. I don't like that. I don't set myself up to be afraid all the time. So I don't like that. When I come down to the kitchen in peace. I don't want to be looking out windows and every noise I'm jumping to. I don't like to be afraid. Yeah, I don't set myself up for that.
I don't watch scary movies for pleasure.
Yeah.
No. KJ said I had a nightmare that I was hungry and the food truck that I went to didn't have any food on it.
That's a nightmare.
Faith Bland, definitely. Because it definitely was unsettling. Like, I would wake up and I think I would tell, like, I had another bad dream. Like, I had a bad dream at the time. Like my boyfriend, I was like, I had another bad dream. Like, last night I had a bad dream. Like, I would wake up every morning, like, I had a bad dream. Like, it was scary. Like, it scared me. And it was, like, terrible. It was terrible. But that hasn't happened in a very long time. In a while, so, but, yeah. Okay. Pick your poison. Would you rather eat a dozen raw oysters that have been sitting out in the sun for 2 days, or have no elbows? So your arm just stick out because you can't bend it? You'd have no elbows? It would just stick out?
And then no elbows, or what was the other one?
Or eat a dozen raw oysters that have been sitting out in the sun for 2 days. I'm gonna go with the oysters.
That's almost like
I'd probably throw them up, but
Survivor kind of those challenges.
Yeah.
Always told us to go right here back. How horrible was that? Wow. Yeah, it almost like I used to kind of think that too until I found out it was sleep paralysis. I didn't know. I think it was like I knew of the existence of Amityville Horror, and I knew one of those movies, Amityville, Rosemary's Baby, Damon. I don't know, whatever. Like person was like, the devil was like at the foot of the bed, like looking. So I always felt something like that until I found out that it was called sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
But it's horrible.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because you're like awake, but you can't move.
Yeah,
like I'm like
awful.
That happened to me like maybe a few weeks ago. I was like my arms, I couldn't move my arms. My arms felt like they were asleep or something, and I'm just like move your arms, just move your arm.
I know.
I'm like telling myself like just move your arm, and I'm like,
and once you're able
I couldn't move my arm. Then you're like, you wake
yeah.
Once you're, I'm like just a little bit, just move.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I know.
And,
I know.
Oh, it's
my
horrible.
God, it's awful.
I'm like just move.
Yeah.
Just wake up. Like wake up. You can do it. No, it's horrible.
Yeah, reading the Bible before
horrible.
you go to bed. Yeah, just like putting good thoughts into your mind. Yeah.
Hi Sheridan. I cut my hair back in July of 2020. So, and then I cut it down again in September, like even lower. It was pretty, but it wasn't healthy. My hair was really damaged by the time I got to July, and it was like long, but it was like thin, and it was just damaged, and the highlights and the haircuts and the products, and it was too much. I wanted to start over, so that's why I cut it off.
Yeah, but the oysters will probably kill you, so there's that.
All right, last one. All right. Wait, so how would your forearm connect to the rest of your body? So just cut your elbow off and take this part and just attach it here, and let's be like, your arm would always stick out, right?
People could do
Power
more.
to people.
People could do more stuff without limbs. I've seen so many shows where people have no limbs and they can do so much. So whenever I kind of like want to get into my feels or get into my head, like I can't do things, I see people with no limbs whatsoever do more than I ever could dream about doing. So I'll take the forearms because I'm not doing oysters.
All right, guys, last one. All right, would you rather, or pick your poison, never wear anything on your feet again, or have the neck of a giraffe?
Oh my God. Never wear anything on your feet?
So you wear feet.
Like no socks, no shoes?
No socks. Never anything on your feet again. Or have the neck of a giraffe.
Oh my gosh. You know my issues. I need shoes on my feet. Wow. I guess I'll have a neck of a giraffe for my particular situation. I need something on my feet. Giraffe neck, okay. My feet are tender, right?
I feel like I'm gonna go with the feet, but I'm gonna have to change my lifestyle. Like I'm gonna have to go live out in the woods and be like a hippie or something.
Why
like
the woods with all the sticks and everything?
Because I feel like I can't just be like a normal human being walking down the street, walking with no shoes on. Like I gotta change my lifestyle. Like I gotta be out in the fields with flowers and like no shoes where it looks normal, I guess. Like
Superstar Bella said no shoes, no socks. They were invented. Yeah, so before shoes were invented, they didn't wear shoes.
Yeah.
Right? So I guess we have to get used to not wearing shoes again.
No wearing shoes? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't want a big old, long, super long giraffe neck. They got super long necks.
Oh, thank you, Natasha Taylor. She goes, you ladies are great. We're crazy.
All right, guys. This is the end of the live stream. What time is it? 11:30. Yeah, we're going to call it a night. Doggy is so quiet. I wonder if he's asleep somewhere.
I know.
He's so good boyness.
Yeah, you can tell he's getting mature because he just, during the day, he'll just go upstairs and just lay down on my bed or something. He's just so good.
He's so good.
He's so good.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Thank you, Zlul, for sponsoring this live stream. Again, our code is good. MADCURLS is good for 15% off until midnight, so another 30 minutes. You can get 15% off. After midnight, the code will still be good, but it'll only be good for 10% off.
Yeah.
All right. All the glasses that we wore tonight are linked in the description box, so if you need some inspiration on
I wonder when yours will be back
what
in. The ones that they
what
like.
to shop.
The mauvey ones.
The Santiagos?
Mm-hmm.
Are they out?
Oh no. Maybe you put them on after everybody shopped.
Yeah. So after people were shot, I didn't show the Santiago. Yeah, the Santiago, the mauve ones.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, thank you so much, Zlul. Thank you so much, you guys, for shopping, Zlul, and for being here and hanging out with us for a while. Keep a lookout for our Curlsmith review that will be coming within the next few days.
Which is what we have in our hair for those that are showing up or
Yeah.
those that know. Yes.
The name of my glasses. These are called Bivens. These are called Bivens. They might not be linked down below because they might be out of stock, but these are called Bivens. B-I-V-I-N-S. Let me see if Bivens are in stock. Hold on one second. Bivens.
Oh, thank you, Karen. Say good night. I claim sweet, blessed dreams for everyone on this chat.
Yes.
So sweet.
Let's see. Oh wait, Bivens are in. Hold on. I'm gonna link Bivens. These are called Bivens. B-I-V-I-N-S.
It's a pyramid that I like. There's black and white stripe.
Everything's slowing down. Yeah, Bivens. Here they are. I gotta get all the colors in Bivens. Bivens are my favorite. I love these. These are my favorite glasses. I love these ones. I'm gonna add that to the description box now, and you guys can shop that.
Aw, I love you, Matt Bam. LoriAnne Taylor, thanks, MADCURLS Bam. Please don't forget the code MADCURLS, 50% off.
All right. So I just linked the Bivens ones down below too. That's what I have on my face right now. All the other glasses are linked there. All the ones that we've shown. I think these ones I might not have shown, but these are called Lollipop. These are fun.
Oh, those are cute.
Just like colorful. They're like an ombre color. So if you see Lollipop down below, these are Lollipop.
Did we show them all?
Did we show them all? So these are Lollipop. These ones are fun and colorful. Yeah. For the spring and summer.
They're so cute.
But yeah. All right, guys. It has been fun. Thank you for being here with us. And we will see you guys in our next live stream.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye. Bye.